I commented and she said, I think we're live.
I think so.
Hi guys, how's it going? What do we have? I know we said hello by correspondence here. We got James, Johnny, Robert. Nice to have you here, Robert. Welcome back. And we got Tim. How's it going, Tim? How's it going, James and Johnny? Who else? Pedro, how's it going?
Hey, Pedro.
We're sporting the same hat, Pedro.
I like it. I like it.
Going good, Robert.
We'll just give everybody a few minutes to sort of jump in and say hello to everybody.
It's 8 o'clock. Some people are probably just wrapping up. Broken Tool, how's it going? Nice to have you.
Red Rum. Hello, my pork chop
Hello,
friends.
Red Rum. Pork chop friends. How's it going?
Hello. Hola.
Everyone have a good day?
Broken Tool.
Tim likes our hats. Thank you.
There's Frankie. Frankie, we got to talk. I'll give you a call tomorrow.
Hi, Frankie.
Just trying to.
How you doing? How's the family? Oh, you hear the helicopter?
I don't know.
Holy mackerel, it's like right over our house.
Big chopper going over.
Yeah. That's never a good sign when you hear it. That's a big freaking helicopter.
Yeah, big chopper.
We got.
I like the name Monster Motorsports.
I like it too.
It's good. It's good. Disaster, Ryan. What's going on? Thanks for popping in.
How you doing? Broken Tool.
I like that name, Disaster, Clint.
I know. I like it too.
Yeah.
But Monster Motorsport's super catchy. I like that,
I
Frankie.
like it. I like it, Frankie.
Yeah.
I like it. 1.5 inches of sleet that is now melted and refrozen to a block of ice.
Oh.
Yeah, we've had a lot of
Yeah, February's been a crappy month for weather here too.
melting, and then I'm sick of it already, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, we had that crazy storm last week, and then we had black ice this week. It was quite cold, and it was actually really cold today. So yeah, we're kind of done with winter. February I always find is the hardest month. What we got here?
So Monster Motorsports.
Good to hear. I'm happy.
Hey Sally, all good here? Good.
TBJ, how's it going?
Chuck back Jim. Thanks for popping in. It's good. Disaster just saying hi. Everyone just saying hi.
Yeah.
Be a few minutes before everyone settles in.
And we have Matt coming.
Yeah, we got Matt coming in. We got to post up the link for him. He should be pulling in at 8:15-ish.
It'd be nice if he was pulling in.
You know what I mean? Well,
hey, Rich.
Rich, thanks for popping in.
How's it going?
As well. So yeah, better than last week so far.
Last week was a disaster.
Yeah, last Thursday was crazy. It was a crazy night.
I had to preserve my battery, so I popped in and out, but I couldn't stay just because I didn't know how long I was going to be in that snowstorm in the side of the road on the sidewalk, trying to stay off the road.
Disaster clan. A couple guys just saying hi to each other.
I just want to make sure. Oh, it's
Broken Tool
-7.
-7 tonight. Yeah, I think we're a little bit colder. I like that he put Celsius for
us,
so at least we know
like,
what. That I'm so done with it. I know. I'm so sick of it.
When February hits, we just kind of are like, oh, enough.
Yeah, we're almost out. Almost out of February. 4 more days.
A9GT, how's it going?
Thanks for popping in. What's up, brother? You gave us the little, little wave.
Thank you, Tim, for posting that.
Thanks for posting.
Gearhead, yes. He will be joining very shortly.
Yeah.
3 inches today. Oh,
Like fluffy, won't pack down, super slick. Yeah, we got a bunch of ice patches. I almost went for a ride this morning, putting motorcycle out. I did the 2-step. Oh, almost went down.
you almost did the Barney Rubble.
Yep, but I got it.
Street Fox, how's it going?
Street Box
Nice to have you.
347. Thanks for coming in.
Guys are just saying hi to each other.
Sure. Let them say hi.
And
Yeah.
Google
More people
converts
say-
everything. I know. Google's your best friend.
I know.
When in
Google.
doubt, just Google it. Right? Just Google it. So good. You can find anything on Google, unfortunately. Anything good and bad.
Mhm. Mhm.
Who else do we have in here? Just make sure I
Tim,
want
yep,
Hi,
you got
everybody. Yeah.
So far. I see Sean coming in.
Hey, Sean, how's it going?
Sean, my man, Sean.
Sean, did you hit the gym today?
We're getting there.
Did you hit it today?
We're getting closer. Right?
We're almost seeing each other at meets. Just a couple
Mhm.
more months. Couple more months.
Two more months.
Yeah, about that.
Let's get out of February.
Hey, Tommy.
Tommy Turbo.
How you doing?
How's Sally? Hey, don't forget. Don't forget.
Yeah. That's good.
Street Fox, just saying hi to a bunch of people.
You're
He
supposed
said
to
no.
get 15 centimeters.
Sean said no, he didn't hit the gym.
Ah.
And Ryan said we're supposed to get fit. Yeah, that's what Marcus was saying overnight.
Great.
I know. So
I'm off tomorrow. And I got to drive to Oakville. Well, you'll maybe hit it tomorrow, Sean. Flex Friday for you.
Flex Friday disaster. Yep, we're
Oh,
talking
man.
about that. Robert says, when in doubt, whip it out. Okay.
Oh, Robert.
Oh, Robert.
That could go in so many directions.
Who we got? Oh, we got Ishwar.
Hi, Ishwar. How's it
Yeah.
going?
Hi, namaste. Very good morning to a very beautiful couple of my world. Thank you.
Oh, so nice. How you
Yeah.
doing?
for
Sorry, I know
popping
we've
in.
been kind of missing in action. We haven't really communicated in a while, but yeah, it's so nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining.
Tim, you want to
And
pin Gearhead's channel? I'm going to actually pin the link for him so he can pop in. So
we have to wait till he can.
once he pops in, Tim, then we'll pin his channel if you like. No, that's fine. I think you can do that, right?
Try back.
Robert, I don't think we're supposed to say that anymore. 50 Posse says
Sally says
Sally
hi.
hi too. Right on. We got
Hi to
Jimmy.
Sally.
I love this shirt.
Yeah.
It's like my go-to shirt now.
Yeah.
So I really dig this shirt.
Yeah.
So
Back's laughing. Hey, Matt.
Matt, thanks for popping up.
How you doing? Matt's not
Good.
here yet. He's coming.
Monster Motor. Hey Paul, how's the hair? It's coming. It's getting a little bit
Oh,
longer. Uh-oh.
He has wings.
I got some wings coming. Oh man, that's bad.
He had like the hockey hair happening,
Yeah.
like it was coming out of his sides,
Yeah.
and he's like, "Oh, I can't handle it anymore."
It's coming. Not as long as yours, brother, but by any stretch of the means. But
He's like, "I think I have to slick it back."
It'd be a while before I caught up to Frank. It's not catching up to Frankie's. There's no way.
He's determined that he's going to grow up, but every other
I don't know. It's
like,
getting annoying.
day, it's like I can't handle it anymore. I think I'm going to
It's
cut
kind
it.
of in that in between stage, Frankie, where I gotta kind of like throw it behind the ears and so it's getting
Yeah.
close. I almost thought about cutting it tomorrow, but we'll see. The hat helps though.
Yeah, it does. How's it going, Matt? Family's all good?
Matt, look at those hats. Yeah, this
They're
is our
matching.
army. These are our army hats. Sally and I are ready for battle, guy. No, we got mad respect for the military. So big respect for everybody currently or who has been in the military or who's thinking about joining the military. Big respect for military.
Absolutely.
So this is our small little way of
Showing appreciation.
showing our appreciation for the military.
You guys are just saying hi to each other here.
Yeah.
Yeah, no shit.
Sally, take care of driving. No breakdowns, okay? No. Oh, man.
Oh,
Car's
yeah.
back to normal, guys, by the way. Back to normal.
It was like a light show.
Ended up being the alternator fried, battery fried, air. So we get that replaced. Alternator.
That's a first.
Alternator, yeah. Alternator and the battery both replaced. BMW alternator is a lot more expensive than a Mustang alternator. Let me tell you guys. Ooh.
Mhm.
I was like, what?
Talking
How
about
much?
bad
I was like,
timing.
how much for a BMW alternator? I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Whatever. Terrible timing for the alternator to go.
It's one thing to break down in the summer. It's one thing to break down in the middle of a snowstorm, and a bad one to boot. It's horrible. But thank God I don't panic under distress. That's for sure.
Maybe we should post up the link just in case Matt, I'm not even sure if he's in the stream yet or if he's listening, but maybe we should post the link up for him so it's handy there. So click there. Yep.
Here.
Yep. Copy that. Just give us 1 sec, guys.
I'm gonna
Sally's
pop
just
it.
gonna copy, and then I gotta pin it in. Okay.
Should be there now.
Yeah, that's gonna be for Matt. So give him some time. No rush. We talked about. We kind of discussed around 8:15 or so, or whenever it was good for him. So, but at least it'll be there.
Oh, the ad tricked me. No, Matt. He's coming. He's coming. Hey, Paulo, how's it going?
Pin message pin.
Guys are just saying
All
hi to
right.
each other here.
So the yes.
Paulo just said we were getting hammered with snow overnight. Oh,
Yeah, I know. So whatever. Hey guys, everyone's saying Paulo. Yeah. Hey Paulo, thanks for popping in.
Paul, as the hockey players say, you have wicked flow. He
I
does.
I still got a little bit of hair.
He does have the wicked flow. I like it.
No.
He's like, oh, I can't handle it.
It's tough. I've been running short hair for a long time, right?
Yeah.
So for it to grow out it's hard.
See, even Eshwar says, simple.
Your hairstyle is simple and good,
Good,
sir. There is no hairstyle. It's just messy, and the hat makes it look like a disaster.
Paul, gonna have to break out the clippers.
Yeah, well, I have before. Last summer or the summer before?
Summer before, I think.
Yeah, I was a little bit long, and I
Yeah.
said, Sally, give me the clipper. And I just went right down the middle. It was awesome.
Yeah.
I usually shave it once a year. So
Yeah. Tommy says he's gonna send a picture of him and
we
Sally.
have to send you a picture of me and my Sally in our 50
Yes,
right on.
please do.
Are we, Tommy, are we connected on Instagram or whatever, man? Instagram,
Facebook, something.
Send us through there. Send us a pic through there.
Pedro says growing a mullet.
Growing a mullet? No, I'm trying to grow everything out. So, yeah, I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
Growing a mullet.
Follow nice caps.
Nice
Thank
caps. You. It's our military tribute.
Thank you. Henlin, how you doing?
Andrew, what's going on? Thanks for popping in. Appreciate it.
Do I get an honorary military hat? Matt's asking.
Matt, if you can get off of Sally's head, it's all yours. Good luck, I say.
I'll roll you for it.
Robert, salute. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Sure. How is the family and the beautiful dog? You both always make videos of cars. Plan to do videos of the fitness in future. Sally and you, sir.
Yes.
Well, Sally's doing some videos.
I just put some up, Ashwar. I know
Yeah.
I haven't done them in a while, but the last few months have been a little tough. So, but I finally actually have been putting some up. I have some short ones.
Oh, there we go.
I have some short ones there for you.
Hit that one there.
And they're up there on my YouTube. How's it going,
Matt,
Matt?
what's going on?
How's it going, guys? Chris from the
Good.
Infamous Project here. How's it going?
Yeah,
Good.
I see the shirt.
I like it.
I like the shirt.
We're all in black.
I
Look
know.
at
No one will believe that I'm Chris, so I just thought I would try.
Yeah.
that. I like
Wow. I don't know, man. You kind of look like Chris.
it. I don't know about the size difference.
Yeah.
Might be a size
As long as
difference.
I'm sitting down, right?
Yeah.
Matt,
No, thanks for having me, guys. I really appreciate it. It's quite an honor to be on the Paul DaFox, but really the Sally and Paul channel. It's awesome.
oh, stop it. Come on, no, it's a pleasure to have you on. Thanks for joining us. We really appreciate that.
Yes.
You know, we're big fans of yours. So
Mad respect for you.
Mad respect. So thanks for popping in, coming in, and yeah.
We know you're busy.
We know you're a busy guy. You know,
I do have 4 kids that keep me kind of busy, and that wife of mine, she keeps me a little busy too. So
how's Tiff? Tiff's good?
good. I think she might pop in a little later. Maybe we'll see if that's allowable. Is that acceptable?
Of course.
She's
I thought she was going to join you for sure.
She definitely will. Yeah. So I'm trying to get the best lighting. Let's see. Shadow. I don't know. You guys look great. Over here, over here, I'm a dark side.
It's good. It's all good.
Well, I mean, until it warms up a bit, we actually enjoy doing it in the garage, but till it warms up, you know.
We'll have the heater in the background making so much noise.
The heater kicks in every once in a while.
Is that like May, June? Isn't it cold there like 9 months out of the year?
Yeah, probably around. Well, I mean, April starts warming up a little bit, but generally cars don't come out until May 1st usually. So.
Yeah.
Rough life up there.
Jeez, they were talking about snow. We're getting snow again
tonight. We're gonna get hammered with snow. So
yeah.
I might get hammered, not for snow.
So what's going on with you, Matt? What's new?
Yeah.
I know you mentioned you were going to just take a little step back, like down to 1 video a week.
So just a little quick background on that. So I started YouTube in September of 2018 consistently. I actually started in April, but I only uploaded like 5 videos between April and September. And but September 2018, I said, no matter what, I'm going to do 2 videos a week. And it took me 9.5 months to get to 1,000 at that pace, which was, I'm envious. You guys are growing pretty quick. It was hard back then. So you're doing very well, growing much faster than I did when I started out, for sure.
It's still hard.
Yeah, but no, you're doing great. And then, I did that for 3.5 years, from September 2018 to December of 2021. So I just had a little bit of burnout, because this is not my job. It's very much a hobby, just much like you guys.
Yeah.
And I hit a little creative block, and I said, well, you know what? I'm going to take a little break. And the break was just supposed to be for a month, but I'm enjoying it. So I don't know how long it's going. I might take 1 video a week. Who knows? A little bit longer. We'll see.
Yeah. I mean, obviously I've learned a lot from you, Matt. You've helped me out at the beginning. You really helped with some shout outs at the beginning that brought some traction to the channel. I've kind of replicated a little bit what you've done, trying to do two videos a week plus the live stream. That's been fairly consistent, but I also, same as you, I've kind of, for the winter, obviously creating that winter content is a little harder for us. So I'm down to 1 video a week, 1 video, maybe a short here and there, a little short video. And
I've never done a short yet. I'm still envious. You're leaving the shorts there.
I don't know, man. I don't know. The shorts are hit and miss for me. Sally has really good luck with her shorts. Like, she's been keeping, she's recontinued her channel, and she's just been putting up shorts, and hers, she gets traction just off the shorts.
Yeah, I took a break there, obviously, when my mom passed, and it was hard, right? Just
again, sorry, very sorry for, again, I want to offer, I know I told you already, but in person, I wanted to say, Sally, very sorry to hear that news. And I know I've lost a parent too, so I kind of get it a little bit.
Yeah, it's tough. And I mean, it just, puts things into perspective. And I just said to Paul, I said, I just can't focus on that right now. Like, I know I'm going to fall out of the algorithm, but that's just, it's not that it's not a priority. It's just, you have to pick and choose what's important. And, at the end of the day, I really had to focus on other things, and I'm still focusing on things. But Paul's like, what, even if you just did a short? And I'm like, but shorts are, they're short. There's not a lot on there. They got to be less than a minute. And I'm thinking, oh my God, who's going to want to watch a short? But sure enough, it's kind of crazy, because actually my shorts do okay, especially my yoga ones. sometimes my fitness ones in terms of like weight and stuff, they're like, but Paul does okay in the shorts. You should try a short.
Yeah, sure. Maybe you guys are inspired me now. I might have to do that. I do have one other comment too. I am a big. So the other thing I've been doing is I'm a big college basketball fan.
Yeah.
I know you guys. It's more about the pros up there, maybe, but down in the U.S., it's all about the college, especially this time of year. And I see Matt Brailsford Rides is a NC State fan. And he had to say a comment, "Go Wolfpack." That is the opposite of what we say. We say, well, Matt, you go away.
Yeah. You know what, Matt? I like the shorts because there's no work to it. Like there's no thought. You know, load it, hit it, send it. You know, I can knock that out real quick. Whereas a video, even if it's a 5-minute video, I'm still spending time, you know, thumbnail, editing, you know, I'm preaching to the choir here. You know exactly what I'm talking about. It's hours of time consumption, right?
Yeah. I guess the shorts are like similar to what Instagram Reels or TikToks, right? And so I started branching out into that a little bit, but hopefully we're not boring your audience too much. I get really excited about all the social media stuff, but I know they're here for the cars.
Yeah, they're absolutely. But that's okay. Some side chat. So
yeah, I love it. I could talk about it all day, actually. I love the business of YouTube. So
yeah.
I'm assuming you're going to Chocolate Fox. You're in chocolate.
Yes. So for those of you that don't know, basically, I'm sure I put this in one video one time, but I guess I'll come out with it right now. I do advertising for Fox Mustang Restoration. And so they put on Foxtoberfest, of course, which is the biggest Fox body event. They also do the Chocolate Fox, which you just alluded to, which will be in Hershey, Pennsylvania in May. Yeah. And really, it's been a great partnership. While they do not pay me, I get help from Matt at Fox Resto because I really didn't know much about working on cars. I still don't know if I know a whole lot, but I've learned a little bit. And so, yeah, that's kind of the deal there. So if anybody ever wonders, I get to use his tools in his shop and all of his work and basically get free labor essentially. And he helps me. And then in exchange, I promote their business because I believe in what they do, right? And their shows and stuff. So yeah, I am going to that. I'm really excited about it. Will you guys be there?
Yes.
We're going.
We're going.
We're coming down.
Yeah.
No way. Come to Chocolate.
Yeah. We got the hotel booked. We're coming down. And
we're excited.
That's why I was asking, what's your t-shirt size, man? Because I know you're a giant, so I'm like, I'm bringing you down a shirt at bare minimum.
We figured you were going, but I was like, we better ask because we were so excited to hear if you were going.
I think they tear up my contract if I don't go. Actually, I don't have a contract, but I think they do.
I kind of assumed.
I think we have somebody coming in here. Let's see where I'll go here. Here we go.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can,
hey,
there she is.
All right, this way. Okay, there we go.
All right, we got a couple.
I'll be there.
We got a couple streams going. Right on.
Now
they're coming. They're coming to Chocolate Fox.
That's awesome.
I can't believe it. Yeah, Canadians across the border in the U.S. and not Chris. What's going on?
Yeah, so we're gonna come down. We're gonna leave at Thursday morning. So we're gonna stay. We're gonna want to get to that brewery where everybody meets and you know just socialize and chit chat and have some beers and whatnot. And then obviously Friday and then Saturday and then probably take off Saturday night or whatever.
Or Sunday.
I don't know. Or Sunday.
But we have our hotel booked, which is
hotel's
good.
booked. That's locked in. So short of any major, you know, no border crossings, they're not stopping us. We're coming down.
Yeah. So we're excited. We're really excited.
We're excited. You know, what's awesome. Yeah. Well, last year I was literally the only YouTuber, as far as I know, that covered it. There was no other YouTubers there. So now you guys, maybe who else will show up? You know, it'll be great because I want to get the word out more, obviously, through more channels. And only other things I'm kind of watching the comments as you're flipping through. One of them was from Brother Tom.
Yeah, I saw him here. He's up here. I put it up.
Yeah, he really is an OG. He found me when I had less than 100 subscribers. That guy, and so, and it was really. So this is another side interesting point. A lot of times you meet people in person because I did a lot of shows last year, as you guys know. So I actually did meet a lot of people on the channel.
Remember?
And most of them are great, but occasionally you meet people that are a little interesting. I'll say that. And Tom actually invited me over to his house, and I'd never met him before. So I thought it would be great based on our online interaction, but I was a little scared. And then it was perfect, right? Because I normally don't go to people's houses if I've never met you in person.
Right.
Yeah.
But I felt close with Tom, and I said, let me try it. Royal treatment. The dude cooked on his grill for me. One of the best meals I ever had, right, Tim?
Super awesome.
So Brother Tom is legit. If he ever invites you over to his house, say yes, say yes, say yes.
Okay, Brother Tom, we're coming. We're coming. But of course, you know what? I'm a huge Brother Tom fan. I watch his channel. He does great. He does really well. I mean, for
His
the amount of videos per, his ratio of videos to subscribers, phenomenal, right?
Yeah.
And
He's
it's
done something I've never done. I have never yet, in over almost 370 uploads, I've never once had a video hit 100,000 views.
I know.
And he did it in like a second video.
I
Tom,
know.
It's amazing.
I hate you, Tom.
I know.
It's
I know.
amazing. All the power to him. It's awesome.
Thanks for popping in, Brother Tom.
Yeah. There's some
we
great
got
guys here.
some automotive addiction.
We got War Admiral.
Tom, War Admiral's popping in.
Hanlon's in here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tom's gonna be there. I know he's gonna be there. Me and him actually communicate quite a bit, and he was sending me some info about it and hotels and stuff. But where did we book, anyways?
God, I can't remember the name,
I
but
don't know.
I have it in my phone.
There's a hotel that is literally right beside the venue, which is great because I hate mornings. So I usually sleep at the hotel. And I
That
come
one
into
was sold out.
Yeah.
Well, every show I'm never on time. People always say, "Where's Gearhead?" Gearhead's in the bed. I never show up.
Gearhead's in the bed. I think the hotel, because we were looking at what was available, and our son's coming with us too, so we need the two beds, right, and blah blah blah. So I think we ended up finding one. It was just 3 miles down the road.
Yeah.
So not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad at all. Yeah. I was going to say War Admiral won Best in Show last year, so he's defending champ. So
he's defending champ. So yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah. So we're just looking forward to meeting as many people as we can and go from there.
I saw a Hey Tiffany in there.
Doesn't that mean that he gets to be on the Chocolate Fox shirt? Or is that how they do that or not? I know that's how
they do Foxtoberfest.
They do Foxtoberfest.
Chocolate Fox is a little different. They try to get a Chocolate Fox, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that one we're not gonna be able to make.
Yeah, we were trying to.
We're trying to coordinate. Like you guys, this is not our full-time job, so we both have careers and trying to align our vacation planners together and whatnot and work schedules. It just didn't align for a Ford takeover, but.
Are you going to Ford Takeover?
Pardon me?
Are you going to Ford Takeover?
No, that's the one that we couldn't align.
Okay. What about Foxtoberfest? Do you know yet?
Yeah, we're gonna try. Not sure about that one yet. Looks like Bleed for Blue, Ken's show might be doable. So in September. So that one, obviously, that would be a fly-in for us.
Yeah, we just gotta wait for the
Chocolate Fox. We're gonna drive down and saying it's 6 hours. 6 hours.
Oh, you're closer than us.
Yeah, no,
Wow.
they're so much closer. Yeah, because they're you have to go way.
Yeah, it's like 8-10 hours for us.
Yeah.
So are you driving that or are you flying?
Yeah, I'm driving. Listen, last year I drove when I to Ken's show in Chicago. That was like 12, 14 hours. I told Ken, hey, look, the first one I'm going to drive. I drove to Arkansas. But I said, you know what? I'm probably not coming again. Luckily, it's in Atlanta now, so I could go there.
It's only 4 hours for us now. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Yes. We're looking forward to that one. I mean, I just want to find out where the venue is and stuff like that so I can book the hotel because I'm sure it's going to book up really fast. So as soon as we get the details, we'll book it.
Yeah, I was trying to confirm. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, Foxtoberfest is just kind of easy for us because literally it's like in my backyard.
Yeah.
So like 10 minutes away. So
that's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
We were trying to.
People stay at our house to go there.
Yeah. Chris stayed with us, and then that was a mistake by him because then what happened is I took my whole family to his place in Texas, and he had to deal with all of us for days. So. We don't make that mistake.
Oh man, that would have been a fun party.
It was fun. And I saw as you flip through the comments here, I saw Frank 3 Stings.
Yes.
He said he subscribed when I had less than 500 subscribers. No, I think Frank was in there also in the first 100. It's interesting. He's been around a long time.
It's so great that you remember that, right?
I remember a couple. I remember a couple of my original subscribers, but I didn't. You know, at that time, I didn't really make a mental note of like the first 100 or whatever. So I wouldn't be able to tell you first 100, but I know a couple of the original ones. Antoine being one.
Yeah,
you know,
he was one of the original.
Kind of easy because literally my growth was started out like this, like this.
I'm still going like this. I'm still going like this.
I'm like a turtle.
Slow and steady. Yeah,
slow and steady.
Slow and
yeah,
steady.
it was slow. I don't know if it's steady. Sometimes it dropped.
You're on fire now.
I couldn't even correct. Like seriously, if you go, they're still up. Some of my old videos, I look like a red Martian because I didn't know how I applied some template. They were bad. I keep them up there just for
you did that to Caleb in one of the videos.
Yeah, I met Caleb from Foxcast Media, and he's looked like the red Martian because of the filter I applied. I don't know what I was doing.
Well, I mean,
live and learn, right?
Everyone's like that. Like when I look back to my first video, I'm like, oh my god, what was I thinking? You know what I mean? But everyone's like that. Yeah, it doesn't matter. You know, everyone's got to start somewhere, and you just keep learning and evolving and learning and getting a little bit better equipment and a little bit better this, a little bit better that. And of course, watching the way others do it is also one way.
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep an eye on the comments
War
as well.
Emerald said, Matt, I was told I'm going to be on the shirt.
Yeah. So
there you go. He's ahead of me. You know, a lot of times I get asked stuff about Fox Resto, and they haven't even told me yet. So
I thought I overheard Jen say that.
She probably told me, and I ignored her, as I do. Sorry, Jen, if you're listening.
Matt, just so you know, I just pinned your link to your YouTube channel. So anyone that's in the stream that is not with you, go take a look.
Oh, thanks. I actually shared out on my channel through a community post about the live stream. So hopefully some of my viewers will come over here. And if you are watching Paul because of that, and Sally, please smash that subscribe button.
Smash it.
Car Month 2022, we kick off our Fox Body project.
Right on.
Oh, yes, Carmob, because he has an SSP.
He's got a nice little Fox Body. He's got.
I love his dad's too. His dad, I think he did a video on one in his dad's garage. That thing.
That's right. Yeah, his dad's got a sweet Fox there. It seems like he's in a little bit of a battle with his Ruby there, with his convertible there. So see what's going on there. But
that's part of it.
Tried to destroy my hearing last year at Fort Takeover, that Ruby.
Let's Matt talk about the 3 videos ago. You put up your video about should I build a full-out race notch or more of a cruiser? What's have you sort of made a decision on that one yet, or should we?
So yeah, interesting. I was planning on updating people in a video. So.
Wow.
No, I don't care. I put all the spoilers. I'm not gonna hold anything back. People, if they like my channel, they'll watch anyway. If not, now you can go. So, I looked very heavily into it, and the central piece of that was the IRS. I felt like if I went to IRS, I had to go maximize everything else. The K member, like make it just a full-on. You get in this Fox Body, it has all the race, turning corner, suspension stuff you could ever want. And unfortunately, what I found out is IRS rear ends are incredibly, like everything else, super expensive. Yes. I remember when I started YouTube 3.5 years ago when they were like, maybe $1,500-$1,800. It ain't that much.
No.
Doubled. Yeah, and that was back then. You could almost get one built for $2,000, but no, yeah. So unfortunately, that happened, and then I realized I had a lot of parts available for the solid axle already. I already had control arms, I had springs, I had all these, I had sway bars that would fit it that I bought, I don't know, sad to say, over a year ago. And, I got distracted. Tar Heel needed an engine. I hurt my back. I don't know if you guys remember, I couldn't actually literally walk for a while. I could walk, but I couldn't stand it for more than 15 minutes. Certainly couldn't work on a car. And so I realized I had a lot more than I thought. and it's just going to be more economically sound for me to just throw it together. And also there's one other benefit to that too, is I'm likely to get it on the road more quickly too. So sad to say, I really didn't quite kind of want to go that way, but the more I thought about it, it does make more sense. And I think I'm going to have more fun in the short term. Plus, I'm a content creator. So what does that mean? I could always do it this way, do a few lap times, and then rip it all out and change it later, right? So
Absolutely.
Well, if you happen to stumble across a decently priced IRS, because they're worth gold up here in the Great White North. So
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like you find one built with the full tilt boogie racing and all that jazz, man, they're ranging between 35. I've seen 35 and up, $3,500 and up. So quite pricey.
I couldn't find one less than $3,000. And again, if I did that, I was going to have to go crazy on everything. So by avoiding that, it allows me to go cheaper on everything else.
Yeah, of course. But you guys have done some great work on that car. Like, man.
I do have a big update. The video hasn't come out yet, but while we're talking about it, this past Saturday, I had a literal 12-hour day at Fox Resto, and we finally got the engine bay completely sandblasted. Might have seen it on my Instagram stories, but engine bay sandblasted, the floor panels, all that, because it was all stripped interior. Everything got sandblasted, and also, of course, had to put primer on it the same day. I was a little frustrated. I paid a sandblaster because, well, Tiffany, you even sandblasted. We were kind of doing it on our own for a while.
It took a while.
The amount we had to do left, it would have taken literally 16 hours for us to do what he did in 3 hours with an industrial grade sandblaster. So that saved a lot of time. And I knew I had to paint the same day because I didn't want it to rust, right? So, or at least within a couple of days. So it was a long day, but yeah, we were finally blasted and primed. So hooray, big steps today.
It's a lot of work.
Man, that's a pretty deep project that you got going there, but you guys are doing some great work. Lots of sanding.
I had no idea what I got into.
On Tiffany's part there. She's done a lot of sanding. I know she's looking forward to doing that again on the next car.
Aren't you, Tiff?
You know what the sad part was? It's kind of not that bad, but the A-pillars on these, it's a Florida Highway Patrol car, they were also tan. And unfortunately, the A-pillars had some rust, so we had to get them down to bare metal. So all the original tan paint.
He had to sandblast.
I had to sandblast it off when she revealed. But the rest of it's okay. The roof skin and everything she did in the trunk and the back, that's all fine. So just that little bit is all.
I'll find a way to make it look like it's back with the others. So.
Well, it's part of the fun, I guess, right? I mean, working on the car.
I saw Andrew Hanlon in here too. I'm going to work with him. I plan on getting my transmission from him, which now that the car's moved further along, hopefully in the next month. Hopefully by this time next month, I'll have made all my part orders. So I'm very excited about that.
That's awesome.
And what channel are you going to go with?
We're still talking. I think he's pushing me towards a 3650, but we have to finalize because they custom build those, I believe. Now, Andrew, if you're still watching, I misspoke that. Say it in the comments. I have a T56 Magnum, of course, my convertible Tar Heel Fox, but that's more for honestly the cruising because I drive it so much. The 6th gear, right? And so I don't. 6th gear is not a need for my coupe Nemesis. So, which by the way, I love that they know the name. That's so cool. Yeah, that's Nemesis.
I love that name. I love it. I love it.
It took us a while to figure that one out, but
it took me like 2 years to figure the name out.
Is that right?
We haven't done hot on ours for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine was easy when I didn't have her. No way.
Also, I saw in the comments, Bama50 said I was one of the first 3 or 4.
Yes, I saw that. Right? I left it up for a while, hoping you would see it. I was like, oh, that was so awesome.
Wow. Hopefully it was a good one. I guess I don't know. Let me ask you guys this. Am I one of the OGs at this point? I don't know. I know that like Hasadola's been around forever, Brutal, Foxcast, but every now and then people say, you've been around a while. Like, am I finally OG in the Fox Body YouTube channel?
Man,
I would
you're
say.
You're definitely in that mix 100%.
100%. Yeah, I would say. I enjoy watching your videos, and it's so crazy because everyone is so unique and so different, right? They bring their own flair. But I think what I enjoy most is that you have Tiff in your videos as well, you know, and she's right in there. And I mean, I totally appreciate that being a female, because let's be honest, there's not that many females that like to wrench on a car and work on a car with their husbands, right? So the fact that she does it, I mean, I have total respect for that. But Paul and I have been doing it for a long time. So it's a lot of fun, right? It's something you do together. And I think it's important for couples, you know, to have something that you enjoy doing together. You have to do your own thing, of course, but it's also nice to do it together. So I love it.
Oh, it's a great way we connect. We love it. It's great having her. And let's be honest, Sally, half of my audience probably sticks around because Tiffany's in the videos.
Yeah, well, Paul says the same thing. And I'm like,
I say the same thing. I'm like, these streams are, I might as well just walk away and the stream will keep going. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sally will do just fine. She knows enough about fox bodies and whatnot.
Yeah. He's like, do you want to like put on some shorts? I'm like, no. I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, Jesus, what do you want me to sell myself on the TV?
One of the last videos, it was freezing, but he wanted me in my cute little short sleeve shirt, and I'm like, okay.
Listen, I think I saw Funky 5.0 put a comment in here earlier.
I laughed.
I guarantee this. People comment in if this is true. I believe I am the most clickbaity Fox Body YouTube channel out there. You know what? I don't care. I absolutely clickbait is I want you to click, so I try. So if you agree with that, please comment if I'm the most clickbaity. But I embrace it. I have no issues. If you hate clickbait, just move on to my channel.
He does. I will say, if I'm ever in the thumbnail, he makes sure that I'm actually in the video. So I'm never on the thumbnail if I'm not in the video. Now I might be like
in the last minute.
I can be in the last minutes of the video, but in that video.
I'm borderline. There's always a slight bit of truth. Very slight.
I don't think I have a lot, right? And I've had a couple of videos. Actually, we did one video. I was working on Snow White, and there was a ton of footage, but the camera was just rolling. And so he actually had to cut out a whole bunch of parts because I was literally in the trunk with my butt up in the air. And
I've had to cut stuff like that before. Yeah.
And he's like, I know I can't. So he's like editing it all out.
I left some, but what I did was I time lapsed it, so it wasn't like I'm trying to emphasize on her work, right?
I literally was working in the car.
We were cleaning out the trunk of her notch, so Sally is like basically got her head in the trunk and her the way the camera picked it up on the tripod is like, oh my god.
I was like, when I watched it,
I only leave that in, if it's me in the trunk. That not.
Oh, you gotta laugh though, right? Because I mean, oh God. Anyway, you just gotta be yourself. But sometimes you think like, oh God, if you put that, someone's gonna think that you're actually doing it on purpose because you're trying to like show me, and that's not the purpose of it, right? So I'm like, take that out. So
yes, it is. Yes, it is.
I'm like, holy crap.
She's like, no, time lapse.
Yeah, please don't. Anyway, who else do you have in here? I think
we got a comment from Brother Tom says, Matt, you and your videos inspired me to start my own channel. Love the content.
See,
Brother Tom.
That's awesome. That's one of the things I've heard quite a decent amount of times. People have started the channel because of seeing my channel. Which is just so humbling to me. And also why I started my channel. I don't know if you guys know this, but I basically based my channel off of Street Speed 717. If you look at his format, I ripped it right from him. He's still my favorite YouTuber, but he inspired so many people to create channels, and I was one of them. And so for anytime I ever hear that really excites me almost as much as learning that I help people in their fox bodies. But that's only because I know that it wasn't probably me that helped them. It was probably Matt that helped them for Fox Resto. But yeah, no, I love to hear that. So thank you, Tom.
Awesome.
I agree. And you know what? Like, I'm more than willing to help. I got help from a lot of people and I got a lot of support. So I try to reciprocate that back. So when someone asks me a question, how do you do this or how do you do that? No problem. No problem. FaceTime me, whatever. I'll walk you through it or whatever. So I'm helping a couple little channels right now. And I'm not a guru by any means. I'm still figuring things out, but I'll help where I can.
Absolutely. I think that's part of it, right? So, it's part of it's creating a community that you just support each other. I mean, it's big enough for everyone to be successful. I always say it's like, why would you want to hold back? If you are, then you shouldn't be on here, right? You're here because you actually want to help people and you know, whether it's, you know, tips and tricks or whatever it is, or maybe inspire someone to do something that they've always wanted to do, but they're afraid and they don't know how to start, and they're watching your channel. That's what it's about. So I think it's awesome.
We don't have any holdback. I mean,
God, no.
you know, everybody, when we built our turbo cars, they're like, are you going to reveal the numbers? Are you going to, yeah, of course. I don't care. Like the dyno number, it doesn't really, yes, it means something, but not really. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The track will speak for itself, right?
Yeah.
You know, it's interesting you mentioned that. Absolutely. Because I just saw Derek Barron Productions recently, and he's obviously a big channel, right? He's almost 200,000 subscribers, and he got into the Fox Scotty game for a little bit. And what he told me about that was he loved particularly the YouTubers that were involved in Fox bodies. He said he'd never really seen anything like it, that how much we all collaborate with each other. It's not like I'm trying to get over on you. And he said the rest of the community outside of Fox Body is not like that. They're always trying to one up each other and not share, not collaborate as much. And he said every Fox Body person he's ran into were always like sharing. And I believe that same experience, right? So that's one of the things I love about, in particular, with the Fox Body community. Obviously, you guys are part of that too. So
huge. You know, even locally here, you know, we go to these Fox Body meets and whatnot. Super friendly. It's like a family event. You know, people are going there with their kids and their strollers, and even people that
don't even drive
a Fox Body. People are coming through.
Yeah.
Even the coppers are showing up and, you know, just walking through and, you know, chatting with guys about, hey, what's going on here? Because they're like, where's all these cars coming from? What are you guys doing? And they're like, oh, we're just having a meet, blah, blah, blah. We got permission. Blah, blah, blah.
Well, we met a family the one time. They were in a van. Do you remember? Yeah. And they had an Airedale, a dog like ours, Rocky. And they were actually there because they just enjoyed seeing a whole bunch of people get together and having a good time. And they were in the van. But they were there because they enjoyed, like, just watching, you know, people really enjoy themselves and looking at the cars, and they just had such an appreciation for it. And I thought, wow, that's kind of neat, right? Like, when you think about it, like, you go anywhere on a Friday night, but you chose to come here. So it was nice. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great community. I love it.
Yeah. Tom's asking you a question. Matt, what parts do you need for your coupe?
Highlight it. There you go.
A million.
Everything. I think he needs everything.
No, I think, you know, right now, that's one of the things I need to do. That was actually going to be this weekend. Unfortunately, I will not be. Matt from Prox Resto is going out of town this weekend, so I actually won't be doing anything on the car this weekend. But we need to just go in, and it's been so long. I bought this car in June of 2019. I really don't know what I have anymore. So I have to lay everything out now that we're finally past this massive cowl installation, which I will never, ever do again.
Big job. Big job.
Oh. Yeah, I'll never do it again. Matt talked me into it. I hate you, Matt. Just kidding. But yeah, so to answer the question, I don't know quite yet, but that'll probably be the next thing I do is inventory everything. And I'll probably do a video on it. And you know what I think I'll do is I'll mention some of the stuff I'm looking for. Not asking for handouts, but if somebody does want to donate a part to know they're part of the build, then that's fine. So we can all use money, right? But luckily I'm in a financial place in my day job that, you know, I can build this car. Time is more of my issue than money. So, you know, on that side, I'm blessed, very fortunate, very grateful. But always happy if somebody wants their part to be part of the build, I have no issues taking that. So yeah, look for that update video coming on my channel.
That's pretty cool.
Looks like Tom is basically nailing you on that point. He said, even before you mentioned that, Tom, a War Admiral, said, send me a list. I got some presents for you, kind of thing.
There you go.
Okay.
So yeah,
cool. I appreciate that.
That'd be a great idea.
Hamilton, I guess I better bring in my trans.
You got a little bit of time, Andrew. A little bit of time.
Do you have any other questions in here? Did we miss any?
Let's see if there's any.
Where I almost said Nemesis is a great
You guys
name.
have any questions for Gearhead or Tiffany? Fire away.
I did see so Adam from Mustang Nation's in here. Is another guy I've been following a long time. So always good to see.
Yeah.
I've been following Adam as well for a long time. He makes some great videos.
His videos are awesome.
His audio, I've always appreciated how clear his audio is.
Super crisp.
His audio, video editing is really good. So.
Well, Matt's as well. Like when you guys, your audio is like, it's spot on.
But that's only because I'm loud. I literally scream at the camera. I really am. If you've ever seen whenever I go to a show and I do a batch up, and you might have seen at the end my voice was gone, it was because I literally just yell at the camera all day. That's all.
You're using a GoPro Hero 8?
So I started with a 6, and then I went to an 8, and now I went to a 10, and I almost just said his name wrong. Funky 5.0 always hated the GoPros. I'm like, why? They've always been reliable for me. I drop my cameras all the time and stuff. The glass on the back breaks a little bit, but it still works. So I did that with my 8 the first day I got it. But with the 10, the 10 actually literally corrupted the footage, and it was the footage of when I was over at Adam and Kannapolis Engine putting the engine together. So it was nothing I could recreate. So I spent typically on a video, I got a bigger audience. Sometimes I might make $20, $25 in ad revenue from one video. If it goes really well, maybe up to 50. But my point is, I made 2 videos on that, lost all the footage. I ended up spending $300 in software to recover it just because it was that important to me. I knew I would lost money on it, right? But I had to get that back because I wanted to have the progress in the build. So if you saw those videos, they had little blurry lines in them, but hey, at least you saw some footage. But other than that, I love GoPros until I got to the 10, and I guess I used the wrong SD card or something and just didn't warn me. And I also had some firmware updates, but I'm a GoPro guy, but they frustrated me a little bit on that one.
Yeah, well, we got the GoPro Max at 360, and actually,
that's cool.
Our first one was actually a dud. It actually gave us some issues, and right from day one, I'm like, I don't think this is turning on right or whatever. It was kind of finicky. Anyways, I ended up deciding about 6 months later, I'm gonna take it back, and just Best Buy was amazing. They said, no problem. We'll send you another one. I got the new one in, and it's working perfect. Knock on wood. But I like I like having that capability of throwing those 360 videos on there, throwing it on the back of the trunk, and you can do some pretty cool stuff. But again, that's added time, more editing. GoPro has its own editing, and then it's a couple extra steps, right? So
my GoPro 6, I still occasionally break it out, and that thing's indestructible. Over 3 or 4 years old, I can do whatever. I've dropped it from 15 feet high before by accident.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's still just like, yep, I'm working, no problem.
So are you telling us that you're you have butter on your fingers? Is that why everything's slipping out of your hands, or what's going on?
I really am clumsy. No, you know what I do? I just this will work for the shot. Let me get a cool shot, and I just throw it wherever, and then something bumps. Yeah, I do. I would a professional camera. I know I'll break it, right? You live with me. Yeah, I'm clumsy. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Oh, you got mine too. I was like, did you just drop that?
Oh, you got a visitor.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
He was crawling into his lap while we were trying to talk.
We still got Tyson here.
Hey,
so beautiful. Oh man, he's like, give me some
80-pound light dog.
He's so spoiled. Look at you. Oh goodness.
He's so beautiful.
Ours is already in our bedroom. You guys are making too much noise out here, man. I'm going to bed
it's like,
later.
Man, it's my bedtime.
He's gone.
Oh, look,
he's got FOMO. This one has FOMO, so.
Yes, he doesn't want to miss out.
So beautiful.
Wow.
I'm like, Tiff is petting something. I'm like, I could
he was right up underneath, and I was.
I know. I saw her hand. I'm like, she looks like she's petting something.
He's like, it's not good enough. He wanted to be like, you good now?
Cool.
All right, let's see if you'll let us put him down for a little bit.
Oh man, how big is he?
What's he? I said 80, but maybe he's
no,
80.
He's not. He's like
60.
He's like 55.
I forget he's
60,
short.
Yeah, he is. He's kind of short. Our front door has got glass, but the panels don't go all the way down to the bottom, and he's short enough that he has to get on his tiptoes to try to look out the window. It's adorable.
Oh man, super cute. I like it.
So Matt, I got a question for you. And my question is, I've always wondered, this may sound weird. I know you have large feet, and you've made mention of how big your foot actually is. So I've always wondered, how do you negotiate those Fox body pedals? Because
Seriously.
those things are so tight, and I sometimes with my work boots, I have an issue with them. So how do you manage that with that size of a boot?
Well, it is a problem. I have had in emergency stop situations where I've been hitting the gas and the brake at the same time. Luckily, mine seriously, but since mine's a 5-speed, I'm always pushing the clutch in, so it's at least I got that. It's tight. I get used to. I drive like this, so you would put your foot straight down probably. Mine's always at an angle, always, constantly at an angle.
Wow.
So. And then what was worse though was the McLaren. I don't know if you remember. Probably you don't, because hardly anybody.
I remember.
Your head.
You were the 2 people that watched them. Yay! Thank you.
You were like, what the heck? He's not going to fit in that.
You were like, no, go ahead.
Oh man.
I remember.
I had to take my shoes off to drive that car.
I actually said that's why I said I think he would have had to take off his shoes. There's no way. There's no way.
He drove it for like a little bit. And
I drove it 15 minutes. It was the most uncomfortable thing ever. So.
He's like, I can't. So I was in my heels and I ended up driving the whole time.
Oh my God.
It's better. So
I was just like, how is he going to fit in that car? And when we saw you, we were like, there's no way.
I'm like, no way. No way.
The seat doesn't even move back because the engine is right behind.
Oh my
the
God.
seats.
Yeah, it's a mid-engine, yeah.
It's a mid-engine, so it wouldn't even move back. It couldn't recline. And then where they had the front wheel bumped into where the driver's foot area was, so there wasn't even that side area where you would put your left foot to rest. It was all like
it was fun though.
It was fun. Yeah,
got a lot of looks.
That was a lot. I got a lot of fun with that.
Right? That's what you need, like a Ford Bronco with like everything off.
Why do you think he drives a convertible Fox? Okay, good head clearance.
Seriously,
good head clearance.
Mackerel. Oh my God.
So in an average, in a regular coupe, is your head like pressed right up against the ceiling, or like
I do that
seat?
So I always put the seat way back. So so that's how I drive it.
Gangster, huh? Like gangster.
Like,
yes.
Now you're the OG. Oh man.
Gotcha.
What is it? What is the MJI saying here?
MJI said the police that patrol the neighborhood stopped by my house to check my Fox bodies. Made me a little nervous at first, kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, I love Mike. I think I shared this story too, but MGI 83 GT, he started his Instagram and started interacting with social media because I pushed him to it because he watched everything, but he would never say anything.
Yeah,
it's like, dude, you gotta get in the community. And now look at him. He's everywhere. He's on more stuff than me, so I love him.
I'm like trying to catch up to all the comments, making sure I'm not missing any questions for you. Any questions for you?
Wait, what?
Oh, okay. He's talking about all the sand inside. Yeah. The sand is finally gone. I finally cleared the sand this past weekend, so no more sand inside the coop.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Maybe a little bit.
And your most recent video, or second what? No, sorry, your second last video. So you go halves. You're going halves with Matt on a GT or hatch, or it looks like a GT to me, right?
It is. It's a GT hatch. Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, that was interesting. I always wanted one, and
I liked his face when she finds out.
I guess I gotta have one. But yeah, what was great is she knew I was gonna get the car, but she really didn't know which one it was.
No, I didn't. I hadn't seen it yet.
So she knew it was coming, and I don't know if I told you that day that we were actually gonna do that video. So I tried to get her a little bit off guard.
Yeah.
And then the thumbnail made it seem like she had no idea, that's my clickbait. It just made it seem but no, we're excited. I mean, what's really cool about that one in particular is Matt is going to do a great job putting it together, and I think that people have seen the quality of his work. He was a certified tech on these cars back in the day. He has all the Ford tools, and so I really think we're going to end up putting it up for auction, and whoever ends up with it, they're just going to end up with a running, driving, solid Fox body, because he won't let anything go, which is kind of annoying because I can't get by with anything. That's why I replaced the cowl in the car. If he would have told me what I was getting into, I could have parted it out. No, he made me repair all of it.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I'm
he's obviously a super thorough, like really, really thorough
Very
guy. I
meticulous.
mean,
Yeah.
even when you guys were, I don't know what video it was, but when he started talking about how far he goes into the ECUs and stuff like that, you know, like repairing them, and he's whoever gets that car, they're gonna get, I'm sure, a very good car that's gonna be turnkey, ready to go, and he's gonna obviously attack every issue that it has now, but he's obviously gonna fix that. So that'll be a really good, reliable car for somebody.
Mm-hmm. We have a
I think
question
so.
there. Look, Tom's asking you a question about the white GT. What motor?
Yeah, so actually it came with a pretty good motor in it already, because it had a Pro Charger on it, and it blew a head gasket. And Matt's the type that if we got to take it down that far anyway, might as well go get it checked out, especially before we sell it, right? We want to get the whole motor checked out.
Sure.
we know it had some detonation, like it wasn't tuned correctly and stuff. So we're going to have the whole thing work through, but basically it's just going to be a 302. It's going to have 351 old school heads on it, but they're ported. It's going to have some sort of Ford Alphabet cam, low compression, so it'll be ready for boost, but we're not gonna boost it. So if somebody ends up buying it and they want to do that, it'll be ready to change the injectors, get your ECU management system, and throw a supercharger, blower, whatever you want to do on it, turbo. So that's pretty exciting. And like I said, we're going up for auction. Obviously, Matt and I will put some reserve on it, but it's not going to be exorbitant. It's going to be enough to cover our costs and give us some minimal profit, and then whatever happens from there. So we're not looking to gouge anybody, but at auction, who knows? Anything could happen, right? So
yeah, anything can happen, and these Fox bodies, they're skyrocketing.
I know that I really want to hatch, but my plan there is see this guy right here. Oh boy, I'm gonna get in trouble.
Wait.
He had an 86 hatch, 4i.
Oh.
And I am 100% putting a bid on that car. Now, I don't know if I'm going to. What? I don't know if I will win.
Matt's like,
you're gonna get you're gonna have to start doing some blocks.
I didn't say I would go all the way, but it's not going for less than 10 grand. There's no way.
It's a sickness now.
Chris is
Chris, if you're watching, and whoever else is watching, I will have bid at least 10 grand on that 86 4i, but it'll go for more. So.
Chris has got some awesome cars.
Oh my God.
Obviously, you've gone through his collection. Man, he's got some really, really nice cars.
I would love to see it in person. I'd be like, wow.
Well, his silver coupe is a very well-known Fox body. When you think of some badass coupes out there, you can't help think of Chris's car. There's not many Fox bodies that I know of that are on bags. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's crazy.
So
yeah,
and he's got some very unusual touches there. I really like that little hue of blue in the headlights. I think it just sets the car off. So
yeah, he kept it at my house during Foxtoberfest, and it freaked me out backing up in the driveway because it was so close, because I have a slanted driveway. Right. Yeah, I don't mind Targo Fox's exhaust scraping on the driveway because it's my car. But his I was a little scared about, and then unfortunately because of that, I ended up not enjoying it as much as I should have. Now I regret I should have used it a lot.
Yeah.
Funky had to head out.
They have two Fox bodies. Got to go to bed, make more money to support those freeloaders. Good night, everyone.
Night, Funky. See you tomorrow on your stream.
I love Sean. Sean's awesome.
Sean. He was another guy that helped me out as well too. He kind of helped me out with this whole
first stream.
Yeah, first stream.
I remember. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm like, call Funky. He'll help you.
I couldn't figure it out, and so I called Funky up, and he kind of walked me through. It was
awesome. He was so helpful, because Paul was just about to go live, and something went wrong, and I'm like, okay, just breathe. It's gonna be okay. He's like, I'm going live. I'm like, just call Funky. He's going to answer you. Sure enough, he did. Got him on. And I said, like, see, it's okay.
Yeah.
I
Right?
understand. As you guys know, I used to go live quite a bit, and we don't do that anymore because I didn't enjoy it. I like talking to people, but I didn't enjoy keeping up with everything, making sure I didn't miss a comment, all that kind of stuff. So I usually don't do things like this anymore, but when Paul DaFox asks you, you can't say that.
Come on.
Stop.
Come on.
But you're right, though, right? To keep up with comments. Like, as
It's
you're
tough.
talking, I mean, I can multitask. I do it all day long at work. So I can pay attention to the comments and make sure that I'm listening to you and watch you guys and talk and stuff like that. But I'm like, if there's a comment that I know there's a question on, I'll leave it for a while so that you can see it. And then if you just keep going, I'm like, okay, I'll go back to it if he notices it. But it's hard, right? Because you never want to disappoint someone for not acknowledging them. So for me, I'm like, oh God, I gotta get to that comment. It gives me like anxiety, right? Because I always say to Paul, for me, it's important because I always say people are taking time out of their evening to be with us. So you want to make sure you acknowledge them. You never want to skip over a comment. You never want to skip over a question. So to me, it's just the right thing to do. So I hear you. I hear you.
And my channel grew bigger, and then like more and more people come to the live stream, and it got even harder to keep up with. So I kind of like doing it on your platform or other platforms where I don't have to worry about it as much, right?
Yeah, you're like, you just worry about the damn comment.
Well, it's a little trickier having a guest on the live stream because we don't want to interrupt you guys.
Absolutely not.
Right?
No.
Try not to interrupt you guys to address a comment, but at the same time, not get to the comment and then people think we're not addressing it.
Yeah.
So at least Sally's going through the comments and she's highlighting every single one.
Like there's a question there for you. Are you going to paint it? Or is it
you guys are the white hatch?
Yeah, I think that's what he's talking about. Or that's how I'm answering the question.
Yeah, because that was after the engine one.
Yeah, so Matt says we're going to have to paint it. I looked at it, I was like, really? It's pretty nice, Matt. And it looks like we're going to have to do some paint. So, yeah, to be determined, but likely yes.
It's like a 50-50. Is it going to stay white or are you going to change?
It would go back white. Yeah, it would go back Oxford white. That was the original color of Tar Heel Fox, actually, for anybody that doesn't remember. It was Oxford white convertible.
Oxford, nice.
I like white.
And that
I'm partial to white.
And just kind of talking about the streams and whatnot, Matt and Tiff, when you guys have to go, don't feel obligated. Like we really appreciate you guys
100%.
being here with us.
Sure.
When you guys have had enough of the stream or
like,
whatever,
adios, gotta go.
Gotta go.
Fun, but I might need a beverage.
I'm sorry you guys don't have one. We're having one.
We're gonna go past the water. So we've already
drink
our waters. You're good.
The last stream you did, you had a couple.
He's like, go get his drink.
It's a Girl Scout cookies. All right, there we go.
The last stream you did, you had a couple beverages and you were having some fun. So I'm like, I wonder if he's gonna have a beverage.
I thought you were gonna have a beverage with us.
I had to get warmed up first. Maybe that's the other reason I don't do live streams anymore because I tend to have too many beverages and then who knows what else. On your channel, you get demonetized, not me. So it's all good.
Oh man, Tim said good night. Thanks, Tim, for being here. I know 3 o'clock in the morning. It's gonna be
early. He's an early start, man.
Oh man, we love Tim. Tim always, you guys know this. I'm sure he's the same way. Whenever you read the comments, you're gonna have one from Tim. It's gonna be positive. It's gonna make you feel good about your day.
Yeah,
love it.
Super awesome.
100%.
So
super supportive, and I know he is very supportive in a lot of other channels, but here as well with us, super supportive. Really appreciate Tim. Of course, we appreciate every subscribers, but there are some that stand out for you. And Tim is is definitely one. He does even a great job as a moderator. Posting people's links. If I ask him, hey, can you post up that person's link?
Him and Downhill do a really good job of just like if we missed a comment because we were having a conversation and we're answering a question, they'll welcome people into the stream, or if they're brand new, they'll welcome. It's just awesome, right? Like it's so great. Paulo here is so fantastic. It's just It's a great bunch of people that are just so supportive. Yes, you too, Jeff. I know you're there. I see you.
And me.
And me.
And me.
Yes.
I do miss this. I do miss interacting live with some of my subscribers. It's you're making me kind of want to do another of these.
It's fun. At one point I've questioned, does the novelty start to wear off? When you do it week after week after week. We've been pretty consistent. You know what I mean? Week after week after week. So at one point I thought, do we back it off just a little bit? But I don't know. We keep doing it on Thursday, so.
I said to Paul, I said one of the things I think it does for people is that obviously the viewership.
All right, cheers.
Oh, cheers! There you go. Cheers to you guys. I think the viewership, there's people from everywhere, right? It's not just from where we live. So you're having conversations with people all over, and I think it kind of replaces in some cases like a meet, right? So this is kind of our meet.
Yeah.
So you're having conversations with people that you would go and have a fox body meet or a Mustang meet that you get to see in person, but we don't get to see everyone in person until we go to like if you're.
I agree. Yeah, when I used to do it, I still only did it about once a month for some of the reasons you mentioned. But you guys are great. I can always tune in and watch you. So maybe you have more charisma and appeal than me, and that's quite fine.
Oh, it's what? Honestly, it's hard to do streams, but you get used to them, right? Because you're like, what are we going to talk about today? And then eventually people will start just asking questions, and then it starts to go from there. And I think too, if you have planned content, it's great, but sometimes it just comes out naturally, right? People just ask, questions, and sometimes it's not even Mustang related, right? Like all of a sudden the conversation starts to get sidetracked really, really fast and it derails. But the funny thing is people still really engage and they enjoy that too, right? So it doesn't always have to be fox body related, which is okay.
Yeah.
So
actually, on that point, I just make a quick comment. I know we're talking a lot of behind the scenes YouTube stuff tonight, but that's what I'm interested in. So I actually hired a guy to come and look at my channel. This guy works with huge channels, including like Mr. Beast and millions of people. And he cut out time to look at my little channel. And of course, his number one recommendation was to get out of the fox body niche because it's not going to go anywhere. I need to branch out. He said, but do you want to do that or not? And I said, no, I love it. He's like, okay, then we're going to try to get you as best as you can. But and a lot of stuff helped that he said. My thumbnails, if anybody's looked over the last 3 or 4 months, I believe they've improved. I think I got with him last maybe September, right before Mustang Week, which honestly, that's my channel took off. But one of the things he commented on, this is what you made me think of it, is my bloopers. He said, the bloopers, they're great and all, but they're going to really cut your average view duration. Is there any way you can cut them down? And I said, pretty much no, because that's my favorite part of the video, and I'm going to keep it in there. He's like, all right, as long as you know it's going to hurt your channel for growth, but if you still enjoy it, just keep them in. And so that's what you're talking about. I know you're talking about with streams, but just being real and stuff. And so that is my thing. I love it. And when I finally get to that part of the night, I'm like, okay, where did I mess up? Let's go.
Yeah.
You know what? I really enjoy your bloopers.
Me too.
And once in a while, I always do something stupid doing a recording, but I never think to.
You did a couple.
I think I've done a couple.
And I'm like, leave it. It's natural.
I think I've done a couple of blooper reels, but I always forget. And because, sometimes you do multiple clips and then just to clear the clutter, it's like delete, and then I end up deleting my bloopers, right? But I really enjoy the bloopers. I enjoy the bloopers.
I think it's.
I get sad when I actually made it through a whole video and couldn't find something. It only happened a couple times recently. But yeah.
I love it.
I like in your bloopers that you're calling it out. That's going in my bloopers for sure. That's it. I'm getting video bomb. That's in the bloopers.
Yeah, I like it.
That's in the bloopers. So yeah.
I was the one recording when he slipped when he was trying to push the box button.
I remember that one.
I was sitting there and I'm just like, oh well, I know where that's going.
It's awesome. I think it's so authentic, right? And I think people can relate to that because, again, going back to, it's hard to get on camera. It's hard to put content together. It's hard. At the end of the day, we're not trained professionals. We don't have someone there, doing your hair and makeup and being like, okay, you need to stand a little bit to the right, stand a little bit to the left. Don't say this, don't say that, right? And so people can relate when you're authentic. So I
see Swap Fox. Thank you guys. So I see Swap Fox has a question. So this is one of them.
Yes, I left it.
Yeah.
My new favorite. Yeah. And then Tiffany's drinking some of this.
I've got a little citrus punch, truly.
Ah, we were just having
Whiskey.
looks like we need a top
Whiskey
up,
and ginger
but,
ale. I'll go get it.
with some whiskey and ginger ale.
Bama.
Bama, Paul and Sally lives feed are always fun.
Thanks,
okay, well,
Bama.
thank you.
We try. Holy crap, that was in sync.
That was
That's when
crazy.
you know you've been together a long time.
We do that all the time.
Oh, I see that you guys are at 29. I don't know what the peak you got up to was, but
40 something.
Yeah.
oh, okay. Is that about normal, or is that a little better than normal?
40 something. The last couple streams with this new special guest format that we're kind of.
It's been like 44, 47.
Yeah.
Nice.
So kind of being in that 40.
Yeah.
I'm seeing if I'm looking forward to seeing if we can crack that 50. No 50, but that's okay. It is what it is.
I would say doesn't matter the number, right? You got one person, you're going.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, we've said, we've always said, if there's 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, we're going to stream. And it's actually probably works against me, to be honest with you, because every time I stream, I actually lose subscribers. So I'm not doing it for a subscriber base. I would probably be smarter for me not to do it. Believe it or not, I actually lose probably 1 or 2 subscriber on every stream.
Yeah.
I don't know why that is.
It happens.
I have no idea. But
sometimes there's fake accounts, sometimes there's bots.
Yeah.
Basically, once you get to 1,000, just never look anymore.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I always say to him? I'm like, if someone left, they were never going to support your channel, and they were never meant to be.
Yeah.
It just feels like it's a coincidence.
Yeah.
Every live stream, guaranteed, I'll go down 1 or 2, but that's okay. I'm okay. I'm okay with that because, like Sally said, I'm okay with if someone wants to leave the channel, that's fine because they were never going to contribute anyways, right? So I'd rather have less subscribers and more views than the other way around, Well,
now that I know that, Paul, I will stop hitting the subscribe, unsubscribe. I was texting you, and I'm sorry.
Oh man, I always say, what? Honestly, like expectation is like seriously the root of all headache. Don't have any expectations from anybody. You'll never get disappointed. Just do your thing. So look at all these people saying they love your bloopers.
Bloopers.
See? There you go.
I love the bloopers, Matt.
Rock. There
Tim,
you go.
Bloopers rock. MJI. I love the bloopers. My favorite was your 704 chasing Matt in the Fox body when he was trying to.
You need that on your your intro. That is the best.
I need a new intro.
I know it's time. I've been running the same intro for about a year as well. So
that's Sally. My YouTube specialist says don't do intros. They're bad.
Really? I don't have an intro.
Really?
Mine turned into an outro. I never put it anymore at the beginning, but yeah, I've got 4 of them, and sometimes I start cycling. I usually do once a year. It's been a while. Probably need to do another one.
You don't have them in 2022.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm reading War Admiral's Tom.
War Admiral, don't change a damn thing, Matt. I'd rather have 1K followers who like me for me than 100K followers who aren't active. Be real. The rest will happen on its own.
Absolutely.
So exactly.
It's always so encouraging.
Yeah. Super cool.
It's so true, right? Like
it's so true.
That's the most important thing. Just be yourself, be authentic, and people that are loyal, they'll be there.
That's the name of my channel. If anybody's met me in person, I think they would say it's the same. I'm the same dude as the channel. So.
Well, exactly, and that's that was what we say. It's it's hard to fake when you're on a live stream every week after week after week after week. People get to know who you are. Your true colors are going to come out, right?
Yeah.
So.
Well, and that's the thing. I mean, when I took the break, a couple of streams, I was just like, I'm not myself. Like, I'm not in the right frame of mind. And, the last thing I want to do is just bring that energy, right? Because to me, energy is everything. And people, your energy speaks for itself before you even like open your mouth. So I was just like, I just can't do it. And so I said to him, when I'm ready, I'll be back on the stream. And, and that was kind of exactly why I wasn't doing any videos. It's just, I wasn't feeling myself. And,
yeah.
Come here.
Our puppy. He's like, I'm just sleeping.
Okay, there we go.
He's
yeah, he's cute.
He is honestly like
he's getting a little furry.
He's
a cool dude though.
What's what's going on here,
Like,
man?
what's up, man?
We've had many dogs, but he is by far, honestly, the best
His
dog
ears,
we've ever
his ears
had.
are totally.
What's his name?
Rocky.
Rocky.
He is by far the best dog we've ever had. He is so
All right.
affectionate.
All right.
Yeah, he has like a goofy personality, like, but then he's like super, you know, when he hears something, super protective, but great with people. Yeah,
Awesome.
he's a good
He's
dog,
a good
man.
dog.
Best one. What do we
I
have?
was kind of covering your kind of like your last 3 videos, Matt. So I'm gonna finish off with your last one there. I know you touched on it, and that looked like a fun event. Looked like we kind of refer to them down here as like a dyno day, you know. So how many people got on the rollers that day?
Yeah, it was actually quite a bit. I only captured a few of the cars, and I
Yeah.
didn't stay the whole time. But yeah, the shop where it was at, the only reason I came out is it's another sort of one of my shop I go to all the time
Right.
is Power Curve, and they tune
Right.
Tar Heel Fox, and they're going to tune Nemesis.
White, yep.
Yep. So that and then I found out Derek and Jake were coming back out too, and I met them at Foxtoberfest. So I was just like, you know what, I need to go out. And the only thing I knew, and this is probably why I didn't want to go out, I'm not, as you guys probably know, all Mustangs are cool, but I really don't really care unless it's a 79 to 93. You know, that's just how I am. That's fine. Nothing against you, Paul. I love your Terminator, all that, but it's just, you know, it's just not my thing.
Of course, right.
So I knew there was not going to be many Fox bodies there. And sure enough, there really were. But I was like, all right, I'm going to go out anyway. But I had a great time. I met great people. I figured everybody would be there for Derek and Jake. And then they were. But some people actually recognized me, which shocked me. And I'm like, you watch my Fox Body channel? Yeah, great to meet you. But the best part was one guy said he didn't get a picture with me because he knew that I was local and he wanted to get a picture with the bigger YouTubers.
Oh, man. Really?
And I said, you know what? I don't blame you. I got a picture with them too. So,
Oh, man.
That, you know what? And that is great that you went there and, like, you know, one of the first things in your video was you grabbed the T-shirt. You know, you're always supporting, and you know
well,
that
they didn't let me pay for it. I tried to pay for it. They wouldn't let me.
Well, you didn't let the people.
No, it's because I had given him merch at Foxtoberfest, and he remembered that. So, but yeah, I do try to support. I actually waited, so there was a line ahead of me, and so I didn't want to be rude, so I cut the camera off and stuff.
Sure.
But it's just so funny in those situations, you know, because I immediately put those guys on camera because they're used to it, and that's very much. I love vlogging in public. Like if we're going through a Mustang Owners Museum, everybody's quiet. I'm going to yell at the camera and be all loud, make everybody look at me. That's just how I am.
What?
And so I start
I'm
talking.
probably going to wait for that in Pennsylvania.
And I start talking to Derek and Jake, you know, and I'm just like putting them on camera, being all loud. And if I look around me, people are just like,
yeah, I know.
but you know, I don't care. And then like somebody asked me after that, it's like, so what's your YouTube channel? Oh, I'm just a small channel, you know. And so something about that confidence makes people think you're big. But if you're there, people are going to pay attention to you. And those guys are great. They're super nice guys. And so, yeah, that was a great experience and had a blast. And luckily, Harris Lou was there and he brought his Fox.
Yeah.
And we hinted at this, but he is, I'll reveal it now because we're saying all the secrets. I have got some new shirts coming that he is designing for me. And I should have them at Pitt's, Ponies and the Smokies at the end of the month. Actually, I think it's exactly a month. It's 24th of March. We're going to go up there at Pitt's again. And so I should have some new cool shirts. I haven't even seen the design yet. I just gave an idea what I wanted to. I have no idea. So we'll see. Maybe we'll make it, but I'm excited about that. So
is the logo on the back staying the same, like the saying back there?
Yeah, I actually still keep the saying. So
I love that saying on the back.
Yeah.
Thank you. But you know what? Harris will do his own thing. So I literally have no idea what we're going to end up with.
Right.
It's a really catchy saying phrase on the back. I really like it.
And it reflects how I feel, right? It's not just a Mustang. We changed it. It used to be it's not, but not just a Mustang. It's a Fox body because I feel like the Fox bodies are uniquely special among Mustangs, at least to me. That's how I feel.
Yeah. Of course.
It was interesting. When we first had those shirts, I was helping to sell them. I sold a number of people that to people that had never even heard of his channel.
That's not hard to find.
They just like the shirt. They're like, wow, I like this shirt. I'm like, have you heard of them? They're like, no, but can I have the shirt? The shirt.
Yeah, just give us some money.
Right.
We actually have a question for Tiffany
Yes.
from
I was
Boston.
sitting here for a while going, oh my God, why are they asking me?
Question is, Tiffany, what is your favorite car?
Favorite car, girl.
Yes, I love this question because I didn't ask it, so I love it.
Really, I hate these kind of
She
questions.
hates any favorites. What's your favorite husband? She can't even answer that.
I can answer that one.
Oh, that's the only one.
Oh my God.
Oh. Do you have a favorite? Maybe she doesn't have a favorite.
I don't. I mean, I will say I've really grown to love Fox bodies a lot more, but that's just as I've started working on them more, I'm starting to know more the ins and outs of it.
So it's Nemesis. It's not Targo Fox.
I don't know. Nemesis still right now doesn't look like a car to me.
Okay, well then say Targo Fox. Let's move on.
Sure, we'll see. Targo
Okay, there
Fox.
we go.
Maybe it's not a Mustang. Maybe it's something else.
Actually, I almost said the fact that you had bought me a brand new Suburban, and so he spoiled me, and I am driving a 2000. Is it 2002?
It's 2000. No, it's 2021.
21. Yeah.
I haven't put it on the channel because it's a Chevy and people kill me. So. No, we got an incredible deal on it. I could literally sell it right now and still get 15 grand more than I paid for it. Even though we bought
for
it.
sure. It's ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah, we bought it at the exact right time. We just happened to get a notification, and her expedition we had nothing but problems out of. So yeah, we made the swap and we're happy.
For sure. Yeah. So now all you have to do is just put on one of Ken's shirts. Don't
Don't swap.
Don't flop. Don't LS swap.
Yeah.
And introduce your Suburban.
There we go.
That was I really like that shirt. Like that's pretty catchy. He's doing really well on the merch. I'm sure he's doing really, really well. Yeah. So
yeah. Next time you talk to him, and everybody do this in your live stream too, tell him to turn on his super chats because I know how to super chat you. I super chatted many people, but Ken still has not turned it on. And I've even sent him the YouTube instructions through a text message how to do it. He still hasn't done it. Ken, if you're watching, for the love of God, turn on your super chats.
He's a good dude.
Yeah,
really.
Well, I mean, I communicate with Ken a little bit as well, and he said he was gonna pop in tonight, but life's busy, right?
Oh yeah.
So
absolutely,
it is what it is. But
he heard I was coming on, and I understand. Ken
how do you do the super? I know how to super chat it as well. I mean, everyone
you
does.
can do it to the
how do you do it to that exact per pen? You do your specific 1704.
Yeah. So as long as you created your YouTube account before September 2018. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It just on my Android device, it lets me do it. I don't know if iPhone's different, but I use an Android phone.
Yeah, ours is just like on a little
preset.
Yeah, like a little slidey scale, so it doesn't let me preset anything. So I would never be able to return the favor and create a 1704.
Yeah, we're like,
super chat.
We can't do that. How do we do that?
Like, I'm gonna ask him.
Good. I don't want you to return the favors. That's very good.
Well, I know when I asked you for your shirt size, you're like, I got too many shirts. I
do.
I'm bringing some shirts.
Mustang.
All right. I told you what it was.
I got
Mustang 93. Yep. I'll definitely be at Foxtober
Fest and Red Rum here. He says, I'm still waiting for a single Portuguese girl.
I have to find him a single Portuguese girl.
That's any other questions?
What else? Do we have any other questions here? I'm sure I don't miss anybody.
Tim said, I'm a flat roof fanatic, lost interest as soon as the round roof hit.
What's that?
That was from Tim. He said, I'm a flat roof fanatic, lost interest as soon as the round roof hit.
Okay. I think he's talking about other generations of Mustangs.
Yeah. Downhill's laughing.
Yeah.
I think we're
downhill. I think we're caught up.
I don't want to miss any questions for you, though.
Any other questions? No.
Matt Sang has owned over 22 Fox bodies.
Yeah.
Wow.
22. Well, how many have we had?
Yeah, we're over that as well.
How many of you had
Wow.
Matt and Tiff?
Hey, Matt, you're in the stream. Get out of here.
What are you doing? You're
Because you
What
can't
happened?
laugh out loud.
What? Did something happen?
You're hilarious.
You're crazy, man. You're not supposed to do that. You're the guest.
Oh my god.
I should be.
Hey, it's only
saying-
7 or 4 instead of 17. You know,
That's all right.
That was awesome.
Well, we certainly appreciate
Thank you so much
that.
because you can't do it.
Because you can't do it. That's good. That's good. That's funny.
Oh my god.
we have only owned. Actually, no. You killed my first one. She murdered my first fox body. So technically, this hatchback I just bought with Matt is my fourth. Fourth one. So,
Nice.
I murdered that, and we were only dating, and he still married
still
me.
married her.
How long have you guys been married?
This year will be 20 in July.
20.
20.
Wow.
Wow.
You
You
guys
got
are up here, right?
Yeah,
We're gonna be 24 in August.
24 in August.
You
Nice.
see how young they look too.
I know,
That ain't
right?
fair.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. I don't know about that.
Not
I'm sure we have a couple years on both of you.
Yeah,
It
so-
must just be four then.
yeah. So, but I owned Tar Heel Fox though 18 years now. So long time.
Oh yeah, nice, nice.
Bought it in 2004.
Yeah, I was going through a big flipping phase there. I've had a lot. I mean, my first one at 16, right? So they've just compiled. But I've only had 2 hatchbacks since. The first one was a 86 GT hatchback, and then I did have an 87 GT at one point, and then the rest have all been, aside from the Terminator, I did have one SN95, a 95, the Termi, and then the rest have all been notches since. So
Okay.
We've got a lot.
everything has been notches, probably about 20 plus notches alone.
You ever owned sorry if I missed it. Did you say you owned a convertible in there? A Fox convertible?
No Fox convertible.
They're
No
hard
Fox.
to find
Yep.
around here.
Yeah.
They're really
You know,
tough.
we were looking for Sally, but everything around our parts was rust, and I really didn't want to get into, you know, a big battle, a big job like yours. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying yours has rust, but I just didn't want to go there. I didn't want to get into frame rail. I didn't want to get into shock tower, floor pans, and all that.
It's really shocking. Nemesis was like that because the rest of it is just pristine.
Right.
And the only thing we can come up with is that there were just animals that got up into the cow area and just nested. You know, because I don't know if you guys know this. I actually bought that from Coyote Dover, the Foxcast Media, Caleb's channel is where I originally got that car at.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And he wasn't like, it's all fine. I'm not mad at him. He never said it was like a rust-free car or anything. And I got it at an incredibly cheap price too.
Right.
So, you know, that's fine. But it was just surprising. What are you laughing at?
They're
Well, a lot of them get
I'm
rust.
getting my Mustang. Sally and I were both laughing. You guys
Yeah.
are talking. We were laughing that
Well,
they're
you're multitasking. I can listen to you and watch here and Tiffany like Tiff. There's your questions.
They want her to have one.
Yeah.
Well, look at this. Let me see how Nemesis looks when we're done with it.
I'm sure it's going to look nice. But a lot of those owls, Matt, I think what happens is eventually, you know, like, there's like a little drain there and whatnot. And I think leaves and stuff just start building up there. So it's a common rust area. So it's definitely an area that I look at when I look at these fox bodies, because I definitely don't want to do that job, because I know that's a big job. And, you know,
Nothing like making an amateur do that, right? I'd never welded before in my life, and you can do that.
I'm not a welder either, but I just knew how big of a job that is. So so kudos to you for taking that on and learning and whatever. So what's Boss Hog again is back in. Thanks, Boss Hog, for all the great questions. Any plans to go to Carlisle Ford Nationals?
Yeah, actually, that is a show that I might go to this year.
Yeah.
It'll between that or Ford Takeover. There's a chance I'll actually miss Ford Takeover because it's my birthday weekend, and I might be spending it with the family. So
right on.
see.
Nice.
Okay, you're going to do your anniversary weekend during Mustang Week, though.
Oh.
It's the last Mustang week. That's why. It's the very last one.
Well,
Got it.
little
You got a zing on that
hey,
one.
they're ganging up on us here, Matt. Huh?
I just want to do something. It doesn't matter what it is. I don't care. I'm not finicky.
So let me ask you,
Sure.
how close? And maybe I missed the upload, but I felt like your big, huge horsepower Fox body project is almost done, but not quite. Is that where we at with that, or
No, it's done. It's done.
it's all done?
Yeah, it's done. Just a few
Minor
little
tweaks.
cosmetic things, like I put the fenders back on, motor's in, it's running. We got a dyno. I don't know if you saw the dyno.
Yeah, I saw the
video.
dyno numbers. I thought you had a little more to do after that, but
It made some good jam. You know, we were rushed on the dyno, but that's okay. You know, again, the dyno is just for a baseline. Get
Yeah.
a baseline.
You gotta be able to stick it.
The track will speak for itself, right? So
are you going to bring it to Chocolate Fox?
Oh no.
Oh, I don't
She's
know.
not. She won't be ready. I don't think for chocolate.
Can you imagine us driving that? That'd have to
Wait,
be
you said she won't be ready, but you said it's ready. So which one?
Well, it's ready, but in the sense of there's just a bunch of like little cosmetic things that I can't address right now. It's on the hoist, and then my hoist is on. We have a double car garage on one side, and then a single on the other. So the single, it's on the hoist on the single side, and I just don't have the room
It's tighter.
to, you know,
Okay.
I really want to align all the fenders and the hood, and yeah, she's
There's
done.
tweaks. Yeah.
Yeah, little tweaks, but I really like when I like working on the car, I need my space, and then I like to kind of like make an adjustment, and you kind of take a step back, and okay, yeah, that looks good, and then okay, back in I go, kind of thing, right?
We
So
both have a little OCD.
yeah, so no, I guess it you know it's probably not coming off the hoist until May, and then chocolate chocolate Fox is right around the corner after that, so it wouldn't be ready for I guess to present whatever. I mean, it's still pretty decent, but all the big stuff is done.
Okay. If you ever get a chance to bring it down this way,
yeah.
then absolutely, I would love to do a review on it on my channel.
Sure.
She's beautiful.
I appreciate that.
There's a lot of love in that car.
There's a lot of headache, you know, again.
Love and
Just
headache go together.
Anyone that's built a Fox body didn't get off to a good start. So, you know, and then when I found out the motor was junk, we had to rebuild a new motor, and I was like, uh-oh, that's, you know.
On in it, been there, done that.
Yeah, that's gonna cost, you know, building a built 4-valve is not cheap. You know, you're buying, there's 4 cams in there, not one. There's 4 cams.
I have not done the 4-valve. Yeah, that's even more so. So
it's
hey,
yeah.
The hat's off. That's the first time I've ever seen that.
What's that? Oh, the hat? Oh, I'm growing the hair in a bit.
Hey, look at his hair. Look how long it is.
Nice. Military man. mine's getting thin over here. What's going on?
He has good thick hair.
Yeah, I'm still hanging on. I'm the only guy in my family that has hair. So, you know, my dad went early. My brother went. My brother's a few years older than me. He went really. He's been shaving his head from early 20s. Mm-hmm. So, I thought I was gonna go, and my dad thought I was gonna go. Thanks, Dad. But I held on. I held on. So
yeah.
I think I'm good. If I've gotten this far, I think I'll hold on. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
All right. Well, is there? I think we forgot that we have to put kids to bed. So is there? Maybe we can do that. A few more questions.
I just don't want to do it.
Oh, okay, that's it. But yeah, but we can answer a few more questions and get out of here maybe in the next.
Yeah, for sure.
BBQ, Mike, Matt, are you going to Ford takeover?
Most likely not. Yeah.
He's already answered. Okay. I don't know if we want to repeat some of that stuff.
He was congratulating us on being together for 20 and 24 years.
Yeah.
So that came out. Nationals.
No.
I think, let me just see. I want to make sure there's no questions I'm going to miss here. 64 Mustang.
I think that's it.
Turbo. Is there anything here?
Staying Giant is taller than me. Staying Giant's got about 3 or 4 inches on me, but I believe I have the bigger shoe.
Yo.
I think he only gave 16 or 17.
Only 16 or 17.
Yeah. Well, I got 18. So there you go.
18. Right?
Holy.
Wow.
Tim did say you guys should see the stuff I pulled out.
Of
Oh,
my
okay.
cow. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of junk
Yeah.
gets built in there. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So,
Oh yeah, lots of stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
Insulation transferred by mice. Yeah, for sure. I've been there once.
Yeah.
Really quickly, I know you guys are gonna go, but I had the mice got in right into my heads. They went right through straight.
Wow.
The straight exhaust didn't help.
Yeah.
Right? So they just went right through the exhaust, right in through the headers, right into the heads, and built a nest. And yeah.
Holy.
That hurt.
Yep.
That was a costly startup.
Oh, right? Oh my
I think
God.
that's it, guys. I don't think there's any more questions. We certainly don't want to hold you.
You just finished lacrosse
Oh, my
practice.
Matt's cutting me up for my hair. Look at Paul. He just finished
Nasty
lacrosse
fox.
practice.
Yeah, I saw Matt's going to be at Pitts. That'll be cool. Oh, Josh Kennedy. Yeah, I did the video
Yeah.
of his 93
Yeah.
Cobra.
Hey,
One
I'll
of
jump
the
in to say
nicest
hello.
93 Cobras I've ever seen, honestly.
Pardon me?
Jay Kennedy SBT. I think he has the nicest 93 Cobra, certainly
Yeah.
modified I've ever seen.
I follow him as well. He's got a
Thanks for
beautiful Cobra. But
Thanks for joining, MJ.
Matt and Tiffany, we're not going to hold you up anymore.
Yes.
I really wasn't even expecting you guys to
My God.
hang this
Your
long.
4 kids
so
are like, Jesus, my mom and dad forgot about me.
Oh,
really,
no. They don't care because they're getting delayed. They don't want to go to bed. They
Yeah.
they're like,
No, honestly, it's seriously, guys. It's our pleasure. We think you're a great channel. I think you're doing awesome. I think you're growing faster than ever I ever did. You seem to have it all together. Really, most excited about meeting you guys in person, though. Honestly,
Yes,
Talking
us
about-
too.
we're coming.
That'll be a lot of
Yeah.
fun. I can't wait.
I'm not 6'5", but we're coming to me.
We're gonna do it really small.
you know, it's strange enough. I do hang out with people shorter than me, if you can believe that.
Yeah, strange enough. Yeah, I know.
Well, you guys
So,
have a great night. And thanks
you guys
again
have a great
so
night.
much. We
Thank
really
you.
appreciate it.
To everybody there's still 30 in the stream. So if you guys, I think most of the people in the stream are your subscribers already. But
I hope so.
You know, so. Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for having us. It was a real pleasure. And
And
yeah,
Thank you. And thanks again, Tim, for joining. We
Thanks,
really,
Tim,
really
for joining. It
enjoyed
was
having
awesome.
you.
We were
with Matt.
expecting you to be there. So.
We weren't sure if you were gonna be busy or not, so it was nice that you were able
you know,
to.
she's really a core to the channel, just like what you guys do. So it's awesome. So
Awesome. Thank
Yeah,
you
I
so
love
much.
it. I love that one video. You're like, oh yeah, you're a fan of the channel. I was like, I'm not a fan. I'm like a co-star. What are you talking about?
I get in trouble a lot. Let's just leave it at that. You guys are awesome. Hey, for anybody that's not subscribed to Paul and Sally watching, smash the button, hit the like button, give them all the super chats, show them all the love, buy their merch. And we love you guys. Paul the Fox.
Bye, guys.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye, Tiffany. Bye,
Cheers.
Tiffany.
Bye. That was awesome.
All right, and we can catch up. Thanks, guys.
Hey,
Hard-
Sarah back.
It's hard to obviously have a guest on and try to address all the comments, but we really appreciate
Been highlighting them all.
been trying to highlight them all. We really appreciate all you guys, all the questions and hanging there with us. So
Absolutely.
well,
Thanks so much.
we'll chat
Thanks,
for a
Tim.
few minutes more if
It
you
was
guys are
fun.
good, and then
Thanks, Bama.
we'll wrap up. But
Yes. that was
now
a lot
we'll
of fun.
interact with you guys. We really appreciated Matt and Tiffany for coming on.
Yeah, it's busy, right? I mean, they got 4 kids. I mean,
For sure.
full-time
I-
job.
when I initially asked him to come on, he was like, "Yeah, for sure," but I wasn't expecting him to stay for.
Yeah, it was nice that they were able to
an
stay and
hour,
answer
to
questions
bed.
and stuff. So it's good.
100%.
So all the questions that you guys got to ask. Nasty Fox, did you guys get the other car fixed?
Yes, we did. Now we're going to interact with you guys.
Yeah,
Let's interact.
We did. Thank goodness.
Yes.
Yeah, that was
Next week.
That was a PETA.
Yeah. So Nasty Fox, yes, we did. It was a burnt out alternator, battery, and if you guys aren't aware, I'm sure you do know, but BMW parts are very expensive. So it's
Yeah.
the most expensive alternator I've ever bought in my life. Like, what? I think I could have bought like four Mustang alternators for the price
Yeah.
of that one BMW alternator. But
Robert, what does Sally own now?
What does Sally own now?
I don't-
Well, everything. my car is her car, man. So.
Yeah. Are you talking? Well, I don't have the Mustang. You're talking. I know you said you missed Snow White. I saw that comment in there, Robert. I didn't miss it. I still have my Q5. I have an Audi Q5.
No,
That's my daily.
Cobra. We're looking at converting the Cobra over for Sally. So the idea is to maybe pop in a 6R80 in there, and so that she can drive it comfortably. So that's the idea. What else?
For now, until we get another toy.
What else? Yeah, so really appreciate all you guys being in here and hanging with us.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say next week we have another great special guest. Then I think maybe we'll take a break 1 week just to have some just straight interaction with you guys, just back and forth, so we can do our thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a couple more big guests. So I'm trying to reel in some really good guests. So
Matt, I did it. So he did a Fox
2022 Fox shakedown drive yesterday. Right on. Put 65
cool.
miles on her.
Nice.
Cool.
I'm sure that felt good, huh?
Downhill. Paul and Sally, are you all getting more Mustangs in the future? I don't know.
It's a
David.
good question.
I think we're maybe gonna put buying any more on hold. I think we're kind of looking at again doing the garage on the property. We're short on space here, so we're running out of space before we can get any more cars. Our garage is full as it is. So
I would like to buy some property and then put some, I guess, storage, almost like storage units. And then I told Paul just to store car parts away, because that would be my plan, but we'll see.
Nasty Fox should have bought a Ford.
Yeah.
We have a couple of them, but I hear what you're saying.
We have them for our American muscle.
It's been a great car.
But then our dailies are
all German cars. All German. So, but knock on wood.
Our German cars.
Knock on wood. That car has been flawless for us for the last. All our cars have been flawless. I don't want to jinx myself, but all our cars have been.
Every time he says something out loud, I'm like, stop saying it out loud.
It has been though. The fact is, we've put, other than your regular maintenance, we've put no money into that Beamer.
And I'm not driving a lot because I work from home.
Yeah.
So that's the other thing too, which is great. I mean, I'm not really putting a lot of kilometers on anything because I'm working from home. So Matt says Sally needs a boss.
She is the boss. So what are you talking about? She is the boss. You don't need a boss. She is the boss.
Find me a boss.
I know what
boss
you're.
302.
I know what you're referring
White
to.
one.
Yeah, I like the Boss 302. It's a beautiful ride, and it's definitely going to be a collector car down the road.
I would like to find one for sure. There's a couple that I would mind.
They're definitely going up in value, as is the Termies. The Termies have really shot up too. I think everybody knows the notches have gone through the roof. Fox bodies in general have gone through the roof, but the notches have pulled a little bit more. But that Boss 302, it's going to pull as well. All those little specialty cars.
It, Matt.
Yeah. The box, the Mox, I
like to find a 4i.
The Bullet.
The Bullet, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Robert's
I don't know if
it's
time.
Funny, but
I don't know if it's time to try a different generation.
Yeah, we'll see.
I don't know.
I wouldn't mind getting a 4i too. I think it'd be kind of fun.
A 4i would be cool, but I mean, we've done it so many times. I don't know.
I wouldn't mind a brand new Mustang as well. But
I would like to try. I mean, I've been in a 550. I haven't owned a 550, but the rides I've gone in, with Jeff and whatnot.
550 would be really nice.
Nice. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Robert White browse for King Cobra. Sally got home safe. Is good. You can make the money up later. Oh yeah, 100%.
It's cars, right?
You know what? It actually
about cars.
Bam, you nailed it right on the head. We're not even we're not even overly concerned about the money. I mean, obviously, you don't want to dish out that much
Well, no one
cash.
wants to.
Yeah, nobody wants to dish out that cash, but it's more of an inconvenience than anything. And just talk about the timing. You know, Sally's caught in a major traffic jam, so
Yeah, it was not a good scene.
horrible.
I
Snowing.
FaceTimed Paul and he was like, his eyes were like, just because visually when you see it, you're like, you know, when you're explaining to somebody what's happening, it's one thing, but then when you visually see it and you're like, okay, that's really bad. I didn't realize it was that bad. Like you're telling me, but now I see it, right? So anyway, it's just stuff happens. It's all good.
Matt Stang, thanks, brother, for coming in
Yes,
tonight.
all the interaction. He would love
We'd
5
to have
acres.
about 5 acres. Yeah, that'd be great.
Mhm.
We're sitting on one. We're just sitting on 1 acre here, but it's more than enough for a shop, and that's for sure.
Yeah.
Dino, downhill. Dino.
Did you
Okay, clarify. I don't know. Are you talking to somebody else?
No.
And Matt Stang, do a 60 by 60. Is that for us?
Yeah, he's talking about the garage. Are you talking about a garage for us to do a 60
Yeah, I
by
can't
60?
do a 60 by 60. I've already inquired. The town.
Totally, right?
The town is super sticky on the building size. The biggest we can go is 30 by 40. So I know there's a couple other guys that have are car buffs in the neighborhood, and they tried to build out, and the town said absolutely not, no matter what. And
Yeah.
they stuck to 30 by 40.
Yeah.
That's as big. So that's what we almost did it last year or the year before. Was it a year before?
No, I think it was last year.
I don't know. Anyways, we almost did the garage, and
Thank
then
God
of
we
course
did it when the prices
the lumber spiked to whatever $10 or $12 here.
Oh, it
up
would
here
have
for
tripled
us.
our price.
Our price almost doubled, so we said
It
we'll
would
put a
have
hold on it.
tripled. Not
Yeah.
doubled. It would have tripled.
We'll put a hold on the garage, but we're gonna revisit it come spring.
Yeah.
So
Matt, yes, I know your dad has an amazing shop. I love his shop.
my
He's a
dad
great
has
channel.
25 acres, awesome, and a
Yeah.
huge shop. My dream life. That's awesome, man.
So beautiful.
That's awesome. Hell, I'll take an acre. Laugh out loud. Yeah, it's a good size. Yeah, ours is
I like it.
like 150 wide, 150 by 350. So we got lots of room for a shop.
Need
Okay.
minimum 5 acres for a horse. So
Yeah, I did a 30 by 30. It's big enough. Yeah, exactly. So bam, I'm gonna go 30 by 40. Might as well. 30 by 30, 30 by 40. Might as well.
Yeah.
I already have somewhat of the plans anyways, because we were working with an architect. So I have some preliminary drawings and placement and whatnot. So 30 by 40 it is. Yeah, my friend has a 24 by 36, and it's not big enough for me. Yeah. Okay.
What's the size that we had again? I can't remember.
30 by 40. So yeah, I could see that 24 maybe being a pinch narrow.
Night,
for
Tom.
20 by 24 wide. Yeah. So when you jam 2 cars in there, you don't have a lot of room in between with 24. If it was 24 wide, or if he went 36 wide and then only made it 24 deep, now he doesn't have the depth. So I'm sure he was going to go 24 wide by 36 deep. But 24 wide is a little tight for 2. We're Admiral. Good night, all. Until next time. Okay, thanks, Tom. Appreciate you popping in.
Absolutely, we do.
We'll see.
Later.
Night.
Minimum
We're
5
Admiral
acres.
363. Cool. Yes, sir. Later. Minimum 5 acres is good for me. Yeah, for sure. St. Paul DaFox and Miss Mustang Sally. Yes. FTW. Right on, brother. Yeah. What else we got? Later, just a couple guys. Hell, I'll live on 43 acres and can't afford a bigger shop. Yeah.
Yeah.
30 by so Matt's saying 30 by 40 would be good. Yeah, I think it's good. I mean, I tiptoed into my neighbor's shop just to see his. It was decent. He had a hoist in there. He had actually a really nice 2-post snap-on hoist in there. Heavy duty to lift up his pickup trucks and whatnot. So I think 30 by 40 would be good. Paul, I've got to go. I'll talk to you guys later. Take care. Thanks for the pinch weld vid. I do think I may have to mess with mine, so I'll be watching that when I get a sec. Yeah, thanks.
Nice.
Thanks.
Good.
Yeah, it was just a little,
Just
just a little solution,
Yeah.
kind of a creative way that I did it. Obviously, there's other ways of doing it, but thanks, Matt. I appreciate you watching that.
Yeah. Have a good night, Matt. Enjoy your family time.
That's it. I think
Night,
are we
Bama.
all cut up? Yeah, everyone's
Almost.
saying night, night, night.
Downhill, is Eleanor with you? Hi, Eleanor, if you're there.
Later.
Guys are just saying goodnight to Matt.
Okay. Paul and Sally, look forward to meeting you at Chocolate Bar. Oh, right on.
Yes.
All right. Yeah.
That'll be
come down.
awesome.
We're going to be heading out Thursday morning.
Mm-hmm.
Thursday morning. So should put I'm not sure what time you want to
I
leave,
know.
but
Have
whatever.
to be really early.
Yeah. We're kind of planning on taking off super early. So, and hoping to get down there for 12 o'clock, like
Yeah.
the lunch hour.
It'll be
So,
nice.
I don't think our check-in's until what? 3?
11.
11?
No, our checkout is 11. I think our check-in is at 3 or 4.
3 or 4. So yeah, we're kind of
Yeah,
targeting in around there, 12, 1, I don't know.
yeah.
I guess we'll figure it out. We don't like to rush, so probably just take our time coming down. Google says it's 6.5 hours or whatever, but obviously with some stops and whatnot,
Yeah.
it's gonna take us a little bit longer. But yeah, look forward to meeting you and everyone else that's down there. That'll be cool.
Anyone
Right
else
on.
going?
You taking your Cobra, by the way? I'd love to see your Cobra.
That'd be kind of cool. Who else is going? Silverback, are you going?
Who else is going to
Chocolate Fox?
We're going. Who else is going? Love to meet as many people as we can.
Robert, you going downhill? I know
Sally's
Matt's
Sally's just going through the stream here.
I know Matt's gone, so.
Yes, I'll have the 93. Right on. I'm doing a walk around if you're good with that. I'd love to profile your
That'd be
car.
cool.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
He's got a super, super clean Cobra. Whew.
That'll be really nice.
Beautiful.
You should come. You never know, you might meet a Portuguese single girl there.
Red rum. Cheers, guys. Thanks for the laughs tonight. Appreciate you watching.
Yeah,
Matt Stang, what's Chocolate Fox? It's a show
in Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania,
Hershey, Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania, May 13 or 14?
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
going
it's a
May
Saturday.
12th. So
it's the
yeah.
Saturday, right?
Yeah.
I think the show itself is just on the Saturday.
Yeah, a lot of the guys just meet on the Thursday night and they go to the brewery.
Yep. Right on. Okay, so we're gonna be there the Thursday night. I specifically wanted to hit that brewery, so
Yeah. It'll be
I'll
fun.
have some beers. And
I'm
he
looking
says
forward to it.
absolutely cool. I'd love to do the walk around on your car.
Robert, it's Pennsylvania, Hershey, Pennsylvania.
What is it and where? Yes. I'm Hershey, Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
Oh man, you're right there then. I think what was the address? 151 Stadium Avenue, I think the address is of the show. I think
I don't know.
151 Stadium Avenue, I think.
Something
Usually
like
pretty
that.
good with the numbers, so
Yeah, that sounds
Right?
familiar. I looked at so many addresses
something like
for
that.
so many meets that
Is that the museum? ACAA Museum or something like that?
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Jess.
Jesse, I just subbed and tuned into your channel. Looking forward to good content. I do have an SN95 Mustang though. That's all right,
Awesome.
brother. All Mustangs are welcome.
100%.
A lot of content, Jesse. Yes, a lot of the content is on Fox Body, but we have also a Cobra, a Terminator Cobra.
Mhm.
I've had an SN95.
We have.
I've actually going to be doing a video on it at some point of our SN95. So
Yep. We
yeah.
did.
there's a couple of dyno videos of the SN95 that we had, but they're way down
At
there.
the bottom.
Actually, I put them up 6 years ago. Those ones when I wasn't even doing a YouTube channel.
Yeah, just to keep
I
it.
just put it up there. So yeah,
Mhm.
there's some dyno footage there of our yellow Mustang.
Well,
So
thanks for being here with us, Jesse.
Appreciate
We
the
appreciate
support.
that.
Downhill.
Where's Chocolate
Fox at?
Hershey, Pennsylvania.
Hershey, Pennsylvania. Come on out.
And
Come on.
Eleanor says hi.
Maybe a road trip. Yeah, it's how far is that for you, Robert? It says 6.5 for us, so with some stops, I'm sure it's going to be 7.5.
Pennsylvania is way too far for me. Darn.
PA is way too far from me. Silverback, go on, come on.
I want to meet Silverback too.
Get you in that bad boy pickup truck of yours and light it up. You'll get there in no time.
You'll fly down.
If I don't hire on somewhere, I'll.
Okay. You'll
I'll
make
make
the
the trip. Right on. Okay, let's do
That'll be
it.
fun.
If you make the trip downhill, beer's on us. I'm
Oddly. What?
O'Doyle and Mustangs rule. I'm O'Doyle. Sorry, I don't know what that is.
What's O'Doyle?
I don't know what that is.
What's
Brother.
O'Doyle.
And yes, Downhill is welcoming Jesse. Thank you again, Jesse, and thanks Downhill for welcoming them. Bam, I believe the only one I can make is Atlanta Blue Ovals because it's only 3 hours away. Right on. We're really gonna try to make that one too. That one is gonna work out.
That one's only one day, but we're gonna make it like a long weekend or something for us to spend some time there and do some sightseeing too.
That one's too far for us to drive.
We're gonna fly.
What was it? 16 or 17 hours?
Yeah,
it was a long drive. So I'm
yeah.
like, no, that's gonna be a fly-in for us.
Yeah. So we're gonna make it worth it and just stay.
Jesse giving us the thumb up. Yeah, we're here, brother. We got
Thanks.
you. Yep. I don't know if you caught our special guest that was with us, Jesse, but every week we keep pulling in some special guests. So next week, cool guests. So Paul, 635 miles for you. It's not bad, right? Well, what does that translate to? Yeah.
Kilometers?
I know. I mean, well, in kilometers, obviously 1.6 times that by 1.6. So
well, you're the math genius. You do it in your head.
It's a good drive for him. It's 900K. 900 kilometers. Yeah. So
it's a good drive.
It's a 9-hour drive for him, maybe more. You can do it, Robert. You're going to start training. Pump up. And you're going to be ready to make that drive.
Come on.
So maybe not.
We'll have to Google it.
Google it.
Okay.
Google it.
I'll have to Google it.
Doyle rules. Okay. The whole family, Matt's thing. Yeah, I'll check out the Coca-Cola plant and the aquarium downtown AZ. They rock. Cool. I think we're all cut up.
We are.
I think we're caught up.
Soon, sir.
Soon. All right. Okay. Looking forward to it. Check out the Coca-Cola plant. Yeah, we're definitely gonna do some sightseeing. Sally's already scoped out where's the nearest Target.
That's for Hershey. But he's
isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh no, Atlanta.
Oh,
okay, never mind.
We don't have a Target.
Yeah, no Targets here. So when
I was like, where's the nearest Target?
Target
to the
Hershey.
Hotel. I was like, yes, there's a Target everywhere. I said, I want a Target.
Sally loves Target.
Well, they have like the greatest stuff. We don't have one.
Bama says, if you go to Blue Oval, I'll meet you. I'd love to shake your hand. No problem.
Oh, yeah, that would be so awesome.
We're going to do everything in our power to get down there. It should work.
Yeah.
Our schedules lined up at work, both of our schedules. So Blue Oval, Bleed for Blue should work. I reached out to Ken. I asked him if he knew an exact date. He didn't have an exact date locked down yet, but I think he said that he's hoping for it to be around September 24th. So we're booked off that week. And then, but he doesn't have a location locked down.
Yeah, that's what we're waiting for. So I
kind of
scope everything out.
I reached out to Ken. We chat. Ken and I chat a little bit here and there. So I kind of just asked him, where is it? Can you give me a location so we just can start looking at some hotels in the area? But all right, Robert. What we got? Robert, I'll need at least 3 Sally protein drinks if I do. Target, Matt's thing says Target Rock. Yeah,
totally. I wish we had one.
And he's also said, I'm going to go to Ken's Blue Oval Media one this year. Okay, so all right. Well, we'll meet you down there too. But
yes.
That said, guys, we're not going to hold you guys up anymore. We are 2 hours deep.
Yep, we are.
Once again, great special guest to Matt and Tiffany, Gearhead 704 for joining us. That was awesome.
Yes.
Some good laughs.
Thanks for all being here.
We really appreciate all you guys in the stream with us and
Mhm.
tagging along with us. That was awesome. And it's a little bit harder to do what we're doing right now and communicating with you instantly because we don't want to, of course, interrupt them, right? But I think you guys understand that.
Well, that'll be fun.
Uh,
Houston.
so we're gonna wrap up. We'll finish up with a couple of
That'll be fun.
comments. I'm headed to 2x2K in Houston, March 16th. Then I'm going to the Grand National Race in Bowling Green, Kentucky in May, etc. And the NMRA World Finals October. Wow, you got some good trips going.
That'll be a lot of fun.
Some good night. So Bama, good night, everyone.
Good night,
Thanks,
Bama.
I
Thanks so much
appreciate
for
it.
being here.
Yeah, Matt Stang.
Matt
Hope
Stang.
to meet you all in person. Yeah,
Us
we'll
too.
definitely meet. Sweet time. Thanks for the video.
Thank you
Thanks,
so much,
Tim. Appreciate it.
Good night, Downhill. Good night,
And
Eleanor.
we're gonna say good night to
Good night,
everybody. So
Silverback.
thanks to all you guys. You guys know we appreciate support. Love all you guys, and
Night, Robert.
we're trying to level up. We're trying to level up. So thank
Everyone
you.
have a good night. Enjoy your family time for the rest of the evening, whatever time it is, and
Yeah.
it's 10 o'clock here. So
10:05 for us. So we're just gonna chill out, have another little drink to wind down.
because I'm off tomorrow.
Sally's off, so I'm off tomorrow. Sally's off, so we're no big rush to hit the sheets. So yeah,
No.
the bed sheets.
Yes.
No rush to get to bed. We're not
We're
waking
gonna-
up at 3 something in the morning.
No, not
So,
not
all right.
tomorrow. Have a good night,
Appreciate it.
everybody.
Appreciate all you
Have
guys.
a good night. Take care.
Good night.
Bye.
Cheers.